It is now... Oh. Yeah, it's fine. It is now time for... Hello, it's time for Final Fantasy XIV Fashion. Welcome. Our theme this week is Secret Sexy Vampire. We're meeting up at Camp Dragonhead, in case anybody wasn't sure about that. But I think we already have some folks here for the show. I believe we've got Snake right here. Yep. All right, Snake, let's see this look as you do squats, I guess, which is definitely secret sexy vampire behavior. This is kind of giving me Yarnum vibes, in addition to vampire. Wait, you look like that. What's his name? Like Vampire Hunter? Like Van Helsing or something like that? Vampire Hunter D or something? I don't know. You give me late 80s into the 90s anime vampire man. Who may be a vampire hunter or maybe a vampire or a secret vampire or something. It was accidental. You made one before this prompt, but it is inspired by Alucard from Helsing. Hello, Valentina Miller. Welcome on in. Kind of a Yoshitaka Amano vibe. Yeah, I can see that as well. I like the crimson. That's a cool look. And it's sort of like are you a vampire? I'll never tell. You know, kind of like given major vampire vibes, but could also be just hunting them, trying to blend in with them and kill them. So I like this look. This also looks like it could be an outfit that you use for like gunslinger or something in this game. Like this, I could queue up with this person for a raid and be like, oh, thank God they're there because they look like they know what they're doing. You know? Oh, good. That's where your machine is. Look at that. Yeah. Very cool. That is a ridiculous gun, though. That's maybe one of the silliest guns. Now, that's not your fault. You didn't go, yes, the gun should be this big. It looks like somebody, like, took Photoshop and just sort of, like, broop, on just a regular pistol, like, broop, and then, like, broop. It is a silly thing, but it is by design that way. And you got a little dragon boy hanging out with you, which is nice. That would hurt. Getting shot by that would hurt. Getting shot by pretty much anything would hurt, but this looks like it would hurt. What do the bullets look like? I don't want to know. I don't want first-person information on that. They give the machinists the biggest of guns. I guess the gun is a machine. I mean, that's fair. Hello there. Hold on now. Now, I think you might be a new ad. Because I can't remember who you are in chat, but please let me know. This is an adorable look, though. I love the red jacket. I guess red is the vibe, the vampiric vibe. You look like you're, like, it's a similar feel, you know? Ren Shaka, that's you. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Nothing in your name in-game would help me know or remember that, but I'm going to try to remember. I like this look. It looks like you like a... got a bunch of rings and keys and stuff. I think you're maybe like not like a journalist, but like a tomb investigator. but secretly definitely a vampire. Like, definitely. Like, the reason why you're investigating the tombs is because you live in one, because you are a vampire, but, like, you're a good vampire, and you're kind of, like, guiding folks into the depths, you know, to try to defeat some great evil or find some cool artifact or something like that. But lest they cross you, I think you will destroy them quite easily. You want to give them kisses and hugs. This Renshaka's character, very, very cute hair, I have to say. This is a really pretty look. But yeah, I love it. Very secret. Very under wraps. And I think I see a thigh-high boot. Yes, I do. That's fun. I love... Oh, wait, it's a knee-high sock. And or I guess it's a thigh-high sock and a knee-high boot. Good for adventuring. Good for a secret vampiring. Good for all those things. And also a little sexy. Oh, snake disappeared. Oh, like a vampire. Okay, let's see who else we got. Great look so far. Honestly, thematically, you all look like you could very much fit. Oh, wait. I think Snake has a second look. Hold on. This is the sexy vampire look, huh? I'm guessing this one's the sexy vampire. Nothing is sexier than exposed shoulders. That's great. And I like your jester heels as well. Those are cool. What's the back of this one look like? Whoa, someone's got like a gas-powered chocobo. What the frick? That's unnecessary. I like the little shruggy shoulder thing. There's something very like coy about it. That is cool. It's a fun cape. It is very fun. All right, next up, we have got Akizeta. Now this is a cool look. This is like, while the other two I could see they're kind of like set, and I think it's a good thing. Both Snake's first outfit and Renshaka's outfit I feel like are like thematically really consistent with like, I'm trying to not expose myself as a vampire, but like maybe I am, maybe I'm not, maybe I fight vampires, maybe I am vampires, maybe I'm a vampire that fights vampires, you never know. This is like hot goth chick that you meet at the club and you're like, come on, let's go home, and she's like, oh, okay, and then like, okay, as long as you can just go back to my place, and then like you back to her place, bam, you're a blood bag now, you got drained by a hot goth chick. Such a cool outfit. I like the cage, the belts for the tummy. I like the little jewelry thing. Little interesting piece that connects. The fishnets, always great. I love fishnets. This is such a cool look. This feels very modern to me. And I like the long dress in the back. It's still got kind of a vampire vibe of like, oh, I wore this dress in the 1820s. And hey, look! Is this secret sexy vampire Nausea as well? Like, is that a teeny tiny little red rose on your chest? This is very cute. I like your mask as well. And a little fan. Gotta keep yourself cool. Can't get too heated. Doing a little dance. That's adorable. You look fantastic, Nausea. Oh yes, Akizeta definitely puts a hex on you. And then all you can do is just stand there and be like, yes, my lady. She's like, ugh, oh my God, ugh, so old-fashioned. Definitely, Renshak, you're definitely a vampire that fights vampires. That's the vibe I was getting. Oh, is this an event outfit? It looks adorable. I like the, I can't tell the pattern. But it's kind of got like a crane on one side. Definitely a Japanese vibe to this one. The fan emote is from the event. There's a little ladies' day. Oh, Nausea, you're dressed up like a little lady? That's adorable. I thought the outfit might have been in reference to like another culture's interpretation of vampires, but I was like, I don't know if I can place it, but it very well could be a reference to vampires. But I think it might be a little ladies' day bit. Damn, look at you go. Okay, wait, I'm getting martial arts vampire hunter from this one, though. Secret agent sexy vampire hunter Nausea is what I get from this one. On the trail hunting down sexy vampires. Love it, though. And is this... What is this look? I have to know, Twafo. What is this look? You are an electric rock guitar cowboy vampire. Oh my God, it's Marceline! That's so cool. Now I get it with the hat and the guitar. Yes, yes, yes. I can see now the jeans, the boots, the red shirt. Nicely done. You're not creative, so you're just Marceline the Vampire Queen from the cartoon Adventure Time. I love that. She's a great vampire. Kind of, she's not really a secret vampire, but she is a sexy vampire. You downloaded the song that she played for her girlfriend, but she didn't play it because she didn't want to be loud. And also, maybe it's DMCA. Can you play like 15 seconds of it? Maybe? I'll keep an eye on the volume. The song is so good though. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I think that's all we can play. But it is beautiful. I think this is a great execution of the character and the concept too. Very well done. I can't remember where my emotes are. Hell yeah. Zero and Chaka's loving it. She's hooting and hollering over here. And last but not least, so I'd say this is cartoon vampire out of 10. Does Marceline have the sleeves? I can't remember. I watched that show. I was so ecstatic because I think that show first started coming out when I was in like late high school or college or something. I had seen the short of it on Cartoon Network before that, and I was like, oh my god, they're making it a real show. And I watched like the first season, and then I was like too busy to keep watching it. But it was really cool, and apparently it got like way weird and cool after that. She wore sleeves. Okay, sick. Awesome. I love the look. Hey, and Ranchaka's loving the music. That's good vampire hunt music right here. And Alex, the secret sexy vampire hunter. Whoa, in the shadows, Alex. Hi, Shmi. Good to see you. Hello, Larry. Good to see you as well. Her base is an axe. Yeah, it's like a literal axe, right? That she can like cut stuff up with. What? I'm not... Me? A secret vampire? Definitely not. Definitely not. Whoa, did they remove your eye texture, or are you wearing a thin veil? That is a wild facial covering. It's really... Oh my god. What the fuck? Nice elephant nausea. That is wild. You thought about how vampires dusted up or sparkled in the sun. Ah, so you covered your whole body. This is so clever. And you have the umbrella too. Very nice. This is great. I like the head to toe look. But it definitely looks like you are ready to murder. You might be like a very mild-mannered, well-behaved vampire who's trying to go vegan and only has like synthetic blood or something. But this look is giving like... I'm going to murder today. And it might be the pointy fingies a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of got an Itachi look vibe. Yeah, kind of a... What was that group that he was in? I don't remember. But they had the Akatsuki, I think, with the red clouds and stuff. The bard stuff is on the safer side. It's not 100% risk-free, but for what it's worth, if it's being muted, you've yet to see any evidence of it. Okay. Who has positive feng shui vibes, Larry? Thank you? Or thank you on their behalf? Well, I like this look, Alex. Definitely very secretive. Very secretive. Very vampire. I love all these different interpretations. Oh man, and a goth chocobo too. Whoa, your chocobo's got glowing red eyes. That's cool. There's some good looking... Oh my god, 2 of them! 2 of them. You're going to be up with a late entry again for this one. I would love to see it. So the theme was secret sexy vampire. You could be secretly sexy, you could be a secret vampire, you could be a sexy vampire, or you could be a secret sexy vampire. I was like, it's a grab bag kind of thing. Sometimes the best way to stay hidden is to stand out so much no one will possibly suspect you, yeah. People will be like, he's not a vampire, he's just a pervert. She's just a weirdo that likes dressing like a vampire, you know? Gotta get some fashion for your chocobo. Yeah, let's look at this chocobo fashion, shall we? A little chocobo fashion show. Yours is a wizard. That's interesting. Why the chains? Why are there chains on your chocobo though? Isn't that heavy? Ah, your room used to be gray. You're adding more color for mental health. You're trying feng shui. It helps you. Feng shui will definitely help you get a more colorful style for sure, because there's like a lot of principal colors in feng shui that you're supposed to incorporate in like different sections of your room and your house and things like that. So I hope that helps. I love color in my room. I have blue walls and a blue carpet, and I just try to like add as much pink and orange to counterbalance all that so it doesn't seem depressing. The Vivi hat. Yo, how interesting. These well-dressed chocobos. Oh my god, more chocobo style. Everyone's chocobo looks so goth. I'm still curious about the chains. Oh, look at this cool blue chocobo. Now that's neat. Oh, the little gem. So pretty. I do love this elephant. I gotta get a good look at this big boy. Very textured, this elephant. It's a lot of room back there, Naja, that you got for this elephant. It's a handsome looking creature though. Oh, god. Oh, Jesus, I'm pressing all the wrong damn buttons. Let me zoom out as well so I don't get sick. Oh, I forgot Eminelian took over work here. Right. I was like, what the why are you here? You're not invited. Wait, this elephant is a single-seater? I bet it could probably bear another person on its back, don't you think? Like an extra, like maybe an extra Lalafell at the least? Lala needs all that room. Yeah. Well, Naja's earned it, I think. Whoa, and it flies too. Look at that. That is absolutely ridiculous. Video games are silly. 1 Lala per elephant, yeah. Maybe it's got a really sore back. No passengers, sorry. It's okay. And you're floating up so no one can reach you. I respect it. It looks like it should be able to seat 3 now, yeah. But alas, that is a single ride. Nice gator though, alright. That is an alligator right there, or crocodile, I'm not really sure. Very interesting though. They put a lot of real creatures in this one, huh? And I'm not sure why. Hello, Morphiny. It's good to see you. Paul, welcome on in. You're lazy. You're not even close to getting the cool gator. Do you have to do a lot of, like, Endwalker stuff for that or something? Oh, dear. Well, Smee has just said, giant sea things freak me out. And, of course, literally, as you type that, Smee, Snake has pulled up a giant manta ray, which I believe he has just dismissed. So, no more manta ray, but a cool dragon at least. Like, could not be more perfectly spitefully timed, but I'm sure Snake did not do that on purpose. What was that big old chunky chocobo? Wow. Great looks today, by the way. What a fantastic and widespread conglomeration of vampires we have here. From cartoon vampires, secret vampires, we have some vampire hunters, goth vampires, and of course Naja just looking fabulous riding white elephants. I love to see it. I think y'all did incredibly well. Ah, the gator is locked behind doing the island sanctuary stuff. Oh, the thing that I'm gonna lose my life in eventually. Is it fun, the island stuff? Is it like playing Stardew Valley, or is it boring? Is it like go kill a bunch of rats or whatever? It's chill. Oh. This goth chicken is something else. You've not touched it, but a lot of people really like it. Okay, that's good. That's good news. Well, I almost said delicious vampires. What the frick? My darling vampires. This might be the best mount though. That is a really yucky Marlboro, and I hate it. Look at this fucking pig. You would have this pig, Alex, as this like secret vampire. You would have this pig. It's so cute. It's so cute. Is that my? Oh, that's not my little guy. It's so precious. I can't get enough of this damn pig. It's so cute. It's just a long-eared pig. It's such a silly thing. And it's so beautiful and I love it. I've only got boring mounts, I think. The Marlboro mount is one of the hardest to get. Is that so, SCH? I had no idea. Ugh. I do not like Marlboro. This is like such an odd juxtaposition, the Marlboro and the pig. Now we just got this weird chicken seed. Oh, it's doing it. How cute. Yummy vampires. Goodbye, my yummy vampires. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I'm able to say such a thing. I feel that is crossing a line. But thank you, delightful darling vampires. And help me think of what we're gonna dress up as next week. I do like that we're doing vampires in like March. That's great. Vampires aren't a Halloween only situation. Boring mounts for now. What if I made y'all dress up as yucky as possible? Like, actually scary. Unpleasant looking. Yeah, let's be like unpleasant. Visually unpleasant. Hello? Okay. You do look as intentionally. If you can harness Marlboro vibes, I would appreciate that. As I fly on my reindeer because it's Christmas. It's Christmas every damn day, baby. Not really, though. Overt, unattractive werewolves instead of secret, sexy vampires. I feel like there's still going to be something sexy to a werewolf. But if we can harness rancid vibes... Rancid, gut bucket, boot nasty outfits. I'd appreciate it. Oh, was this guy kind of just chilling? Yeah, please don't mess with me, Highland Goo Boo. You want to throw a party where you ask everyone to come dress like shit? I don't... Let's see how it goes in this game. Let's see how it goes in this game, Smee. And then you can test it out in real life. We'll do that. Yeah, let's do it. Just nasty Marlboro vibes. So, oh my god, I didn't do a marker for the fashion. I'm sorry, but it's time for the meat of the game. Now that we had our dessert of the dress up, it's time for this Manderville quest. And if you were here last week, don't worry, you just missed. You will be able to understand this quest within about 15 seconds of looking at it. It's just anime, is what it is. First, speaking of anime, you just watched this week's Nier anime episode and it's super, super good. Yeah, what'd you like about it, Badger? I'm glad to hear that. Wait a second. Uh-oh, my wheel is on the other monitor. Oops. Let me get my wheel. Yeah, why are you doing over here on the other monitor, you silly billy goat? Let me make sure I'm capturing the right window. There we go, and voila. Perfect! Alright, Badger. 74 months! Let's see what we got here for you. Badger, outstanding performance. Thank you so much. An incredible 74 months. And that's such an absurd number. 74 is truly absurd. It could not be better, Badger. Thank you so very much for the continuous support. Appreciate it. I'm also very trying not to show I still have on the screen the map of saying I don't care in different European languages. Yes, exactly, Magresta. You will immediately understand this questline, this Manderville quest, but also not truly ever fully grasp it. It's the most anime stuff ever. This man is a fool. He's just like fully just a fool. He tries to go about solving mysteries and stuff, and he just sort of bumbles into the solution. Well, what the heck is that? Oh, do you like the wheel smee? It's the 101 Ways to Praise Kids, which, by the way, I also found. Remember one of the times I lost the 101 Ways to Praise Kids, and I had you all come up with some other ways to praise. Like, you've got pizzazz. You deserve dessert. You made my day. That's very cash money of you. Let's see. You have a great mind. Nothing can stop you now. Who has 2 thumbs and thinks you're great? Also bingo, etc., etc. Oh, here's one. I'm Tina, and you're my favorite sub on the Citadel. Oh, on the channel. Sorry. I was thinking of... I think that's a line from Mass Effect, but I'm not sure. Yeah. That'll do, subscriber. That'll do. Anyway. Whatever. So I found that amongst my paperwork and stuff, so I think I'll log those into the wheel as well. Anyway, this man in this video, this Manderville man, is a full fool. He is just goofy as hell. We met his dad. His dad wasn't wearing clothes. He is now. He's apparently a really important person, so we helped, like, solve a mystery with him and stuff. There's also a guy that's, like... Oh, it's Gilgamesh. That's right. Gilgamesh. Not like the ancient Sumerian hero, but I suppose based on him, because he also has a chicken named Enkidu. But Gilgamesh, I think, is, like, taking people's weapons. He, like, challenges them and takes their weapons if he wins. And we're looking for someone who is taking people's weapons. But he doesn't know we're looking for him, so he's trying to help us find the bad guy. And we just call him Greg. It's a guy with a theme. Does he have a theme? I haven't been paying attention. So anyway, all you need to know, this man thinks he's a genius. This woman thinks he's a genius. And we are stretching the definition of genius with this quest line. So let's engage in anime, shall we? Am I enjoying the Hildebrand quest? You're sad you missed my first experience with them. They're wild. It is so silly. It's just like fully dedicated to silliness, which I can appreciate. The battle on a big bridge is more or less his theme across the Final Fantasy franchise, but you also don't play the franchise, so who knows? Okay, so he has the theme that's like recognizable and present. All right, I'll give a listen. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis, says Hildebrand. Here's my friend Greg. Okay. Who says, "'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by." You sense it too, don't you? He says to Enkidu, who isn't his original, like, friend Enkidu. This is just a rooster that he caught and dyed green. So. That seems like a bad thing to do to an animal. Whatever. The animal seems down. But maybe this guy isn't actually stealing weapons, but we're looking for somebody foolishly dressed in red. We don't have to do all that. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. Also, it seems like this questline is designed for them to test the lengths they can go with, like, animations or something. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways it bore a resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different, says Gilgamesh. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Oh, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. It's right behind him, apparently. This kind of Hanna-Barbera nonsense is exactly what we've been experiencing this whole questline. In case you were wondering, is this new or out of character? No. They're really exploring the sound pack. The sound pack. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to... The strongest of spears! I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. I think he used this weapon to launch himself into the moon. I think so. Now you call me Shirley? The oldest joke in the book. Isn't that an airplane reference? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. This spear and I have traveled the world together, to the very heavens. I'll not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Yeah, Accusate, I wish I could. I wish I could. I think Gilgamesh is going to win this one. Then we are at an impasse. You wanted to wish me good luck? We're all counting on me. Thanks, Nat. These are, of course, kabuki sounds. Japanese theater. They are really getting a lot of use out of these kabuki sounds. And Gilgamesh is painted like a kabuki actor, also. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector! Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you're grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. I believe that constitutes confession. Seize him. Is this the bridge theme? No, it's not. Is this? A confession to what? I have done not wrong. Bah, you are all beyond reason. You recommend watching Airplane for a movie night? Okay. Sure, let's do that. Why not? Ah, yes. My plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. We're stretching the definition of genius, indeed. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. Also, I have to move over my window. Oh, in 3 minutes we got a commercial. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face this duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. This is a raid? This is a duty? This is like a people are joining me to fight Gilgamesh? Eh? That's interesting. That's fun. I like that. I like playing this video game with y'all. Let's just make a quick note. There are definitely jokes in Airplane that would not be allowed in a movie if it were made today. I'm betting so, yeah. Is there any, like, you know, trigger warning stuff that we should know about Pine? Looks like Hildebrand got dumped in the soil again. Alright, but this is a good time for me to get up and stretch before we have to do the raid duty thingamabob. So, I will run the ad now so we don't miss out on good Hildebrand content. I will tilt my camera up. Let's get stretching. Head on down to Griffin Crossing in this area, or let me know when you're in the region you want me to the party. Cool. Alrighty. Let me get up and stretch. I wish there was an alien dance emote. Is that like a BTTV emote? I want to see that. If it's like the little 90s alien, it's just like... You know, like whatever. The things that you would open up your mail and you'd see like in the advertisement banner, it'd be like a dancing baby. It's a 7TV thing. Damn it. Guess I should just get 7TV, huh? The alien is buff. Oh, I like the. There's also another one where he's like cutting. He's like a little bronze alien. I remember Fats was obsessed with that one a little while back, and I became obsessed with that one too. Oh yeah, this man. This is the bronze man. I love this man. He's getting on this. Howard. Welcome to the stream, Howard, the alien. I love that alien. She's cool. Anyway, stretch break is over. We just have many different ways to dance now in this channel. Okie dokie. So I suppose I should talk to Hildebrand and should open up some sort of like quest thing. Yeah, we have dance vibes for every single occasion. You better believe. Alrighty. That's right. I should write down. Some folks had some ideas for new emotes. I want to write those down so I don't forget. So it was like Tina Pikachu emote. And also Smee had the idea of like a flower related emote. Okay. Alrighty. Done writing. Ready for Hildebranding. Nayshu, Miss Ellie! Ah! My good woman, it is a relief to hear footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I'm unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Oh, am I heading in on this? Oh. Did I accidentally start doing the thing? This looks like a lot like I'm doing this thing alone, eh? I'm fine. Okay, jeez. They're doing the whole sweeping you're in the dungeon thing. But I am on a big bridge. Isn't that cute? Okay. My squeaky ass boots. My rubber boots that have like wet blood in them or something. Gregory T. Gilgamesh, what are you doing in here? That was loud. It's so funny that he's shorter than me right now. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. It has been very play-like. A silent guardian, content to watch the events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me and you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you the leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. Heh. That's not much of a duel, but whatever. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time. The Simpsons reference? They can really do that here. Anyway, it's embiggening time. That line at this angle, huh? Usually Final Fantasy bosses are like 2 to 3 times your height. So they made him bigger so he's like, this is the target you have to hit. Please hit the target with your attacks that you can see, and also look out for the ground. Battle on the big bridge is now accessible. Okay. You love it when Gilgamesh says it's Gilging time, and then that was my favorite part of the myth, the ancient myth, Agresta. And I was so glad that they like found that piece because Gilgamesh is an incomplete narrative. So I was just like so delighted when we finally found out that he says at some point, it's Gilging time. And then, as the great poet wrote, the anonymous poets wrote, then he gilged on everybody. I got some of my cat. Oh, we've got 5 out of 8 people. If anybody wants to help out, please come by. We are in front of the door over here. And let me know when you're good to queue us up. Sure, yeah, I mean, whenever we've got, let's see. So Renshaka just joined in. SEH, would you like to log in and help? That would be nice. Then we'll have 7, and then I guess we could just queue up with a random person. Whoa, cool dragon, though. Dang, that's pretty rad. Okay, so SCH is on the way. We got ponies and dragons. I like this little cover-up you got here. This is a cute look. You started skipping the cutscenes in this questline? How could you? You're missing out on all that story. Can't believe it. All this incredible story, you're not getting in on it? You don't love Hildebrand? I know, it's an 8-man raid. So I guess you haven't done all the prerequisite quests, have you, FLV? That's a dang shame. This will be fun. Hildebrand stuff is some of the most polarizing content in the game. It's it's a nice break from the really great story that they have. And so I suppose it can help give us some perspective on how great the story is. But hold on, I gotta see Magresta's outfit over here. Ooh, this is a cute look. Wow, you have such a good look going. I love your hair. I love the braid with the silver mixed in. That's really cool. I'm very rainbow today. Wanted to be very bold in my colors. Remind you where the entrance is? I believe it is south of Camp Dragonhead. Let's have a look, though. So I think Camp Dragonhead's, like, up here, right? And if you go south and a little bit east. Hey, and you got the fan as well. Very cool. I gotta do that little Girls' Day dance. Or quest or something. It's good to see you, Mash. Okay, so SCH is coming in. And Akizena, that'll be everybody. If you're joining up, that would be fantastic. World-renowned legend scholar. Damn. Look at this legendary scholar. Should I get the 360 and you were turning with me? I can't. Thank you. Damn it. Son of a bitch. I can't see. I'm going to get you. I psyched you out. I psyched you. Son of a bitch. I can't do it in first person because it would make me very sick. Hey, Gustave Daboville. Love this. Oh, you look like you're dressed up for a secret sexy vampire dress up. This is a great look. We got a full party. Alrighty, I am ready then. So I'm ready to roll. We got healers. We got 1 tank. Is the tank the blue? And everyone's on DPS. And Magressa says in the chat, oh, which I'm not covering, by the way, but thankfully nobody's saying, like, foul things or whatever. Hold on now. Oh, yeah, wait. Hold on. Was Renshaka supposed to join our group? Oh, I see. Thank you for coming by, though, Renshaka. Sorry. And also it says something about requirements for the duty. Oh, Renshaka doesn't have the stuff. Dang it. You did it on your other one? Dang. That's a shame. Well, we can queue up with a random if you'd like. Unless somebody... Oh, Martin says... I'll log in real quick. We can wait for Martin. I'm happy with that. I'll just sit down. I'll do my usual. Can I eat while sitting? Oh, I can't eat while sitting. It says I'm snacking, but maybe my carbuncle is eating it out of my shorts. I don't know. I love doing these raids with everybody. It is so fun. And it also makes me feel like, okay, everyone knows the level that I can perform at, so they won't expect too much out of me. and if I fail horrendously, no one will kill me for it. Hopefully. That's why I like doing these events with you all. Because it feels like, okay, I'm safe. I always try my best, but then I don't have to worry about like screwing up so bad that somebody deletes my profile or something. Prepare to be carried by famous gamer. I don't think I qualify for either of those statements, famous or gamer. We will do a bunch in a row when we get to coils. Oh yeah, for sure. There's apparently a lot of raid content out there. I like your little rat's hands. They're fun. It's kind of like just sort of waiting. It's pretty cute. Well, anyone is entitled to be... I can't believe you're doing this. How are you doing this? You are magically, mystically able to turn around whenever I want to see the back of your cloak. No one catches Magresta off guard. Anyway, people are fully, it's fully okay to be mad at me, by the way, if I do something stupid and I ruin this for everybody. That's fine. We're not gonna, I don't want anybody to get banned or like timed out because they're like, remember, did you see that big red button in the middle of it that says don't hit, and then you went up there and you hit it and then it ended and it deleted all of our accounts? That was dumb. No. I don't want to know about this rat. It's almost as scary as the fat cat, the chunky one that's kind of got the little tortoiseshell colors. The calico colors. Sorry, tortoiseshell's a different thing for cats. Why don't you look at your backside? I want to see the outfit. I'm not trying to look at your butt, I promise. Hey, you kept the black hair. Love it. Love this. Ta-da! Alrighty. Ding ding ding! Martin's here! Ting ting ting! There's that chunky kitty cat. Oh, don't tell me like those eyes aren't eyes. It's like a nose or something horrible. The black hair is canon now. I think it's such a good look. It is beautiful. Alrighty. I am ready. I'm ready for gaming. Why is he white now? He changed. Here we go, Kurthus. The battle on the big bridge. We're gaming. I don't think I did any combat at all last week. Maybe that was it. Coming in a little hot. I'm ready. Oh, everyone's projects so cute. I can't see anything though. Oh good, they fade. It'd be great if they stayed there though. Hello? Can I lock on? Okay, there we go. God, that was bad. Did they sink me down? Don't do that. I need those levels. It sucks. Toad. Oh, one like that. I have a frog, but it shall not be so. Oh, you got frogified! Oh shit! I admit it.
It's just too much for me. Not my line. Empathy. Why, I've been hurt. This is hard. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I just remembered something.
A bomb? What in the wide world of sports is going on right now? Is the voice acting's in the middle of the battle is a bit new to me. But I've never seen this raid before. Oh, someone's doing tarot? That's fun. An astrologian. That's who's doing it. Okay. Forgot about that group. You can tell they first composed this theme for like the SNES.
I must say, I quite enjoy this puzzle. I feel we've gained an understanding.
I love...
I will pound you, silly! Aha!
Who's getting pounded now? Hold on. Oh, he's attacking me now. Jesus. Oh, I got... Oh, no, I'm confused. Twaffle, I'm so sorry. I'm beating Twaffle's ass. Twaffle, you are killing me now. You did a very good job of killing me. That's how you really feel? That was so great. We just decided, you know what? Fuck you, actually. That was really good. Oh, I gotta get my cat. Forgot that when I die, I gotta get my cat out. Did I not do my little... Oh, my books are sealed? Why? Weird. Why are my little kitty cat dingling sealed? Little kitty cat gemstones.
Well then.
His, like, personality changed for this raid.
Enough of a beating for now.
Did he fall into the abyss? Nah, that's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That can't be real. Was that real? That's real? I'm waiting for the... Well done, everybody, I guess. Hi, Ewan. Thank you all so much for helping me fight that big man. You did great. Got a good look at everybody. Alex is dancing. Twaffo no longer confused. Martin looking great. Agresta and Akizeta and... Hold on, wait. Nope, that's SCH and then Magresta over here. And then Snake dancing. Well, we did it, didn't we? That's it? Oh, we did all that? Again, thank you all so much. Secret Hot Sexy Vampires went so well that we're now gonna do... Leave the duty? Are we leaving? Is that what I'm doing? I feel like I missed a step. But I guess I completed that. Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We'll proceed with the delivery. I feel like that failed. I guess, yeah. Well, everyone's just so good at gaming, but hell, we kicked his ass. The secret vampire thing went so well. Ooh, thank you for the adloquium. I'm galvanized now. The secret sexy vampires went so well that we're gonna do rancid vibes next. Just like the most rancid, yucky outfit you can come up with. So we'll do that. Well, it's off I go on my chocobo. Thank you all so much for joining me for this raid thingy, and hopefully we'll get to do more of them. Oops, I'm descending. Please don't watch me fly this fucking thing. I can't. I don't know how. Vesper Bay? What? Wait, I gotta pray Return of the Waking Sands? That's wild. Alright. This was originally launched around the Realm Reborn hatch cycle. Oh, along with Leviathan, considering that I gained a little bit of skill and character strength. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hello, Darilda. Time for this. How have you been, Yoon? How's your weekend going? Pack, great to see you. I hope you're well. Are these two, like, boyfriends now? Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. What if she's like secretly a bad person who's stealing people's weapons? This little girl looks so much like Ingrid from Fire Emblem Three Houses, it's so strange. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers! I generally mean that in your case, by the way. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? It's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. I like my shirt, yeah? Bring back the 80s fashion. I love this cup. I feel very Rainbow Bright today, Scar with 2 R's. Very Rainbow Bright. There you are, Inspector Briarden. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Ah, it was an imposter. Why are you all staring at me so? But never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? We've been had by a shapeshifter. Wait, was that a Lalafell? Is that a rubber mask? Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. That's this dude's dad, by the way, the Colonel Sanders looking fool. Take advantage of the existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? They're looking right at my butt. Nay, she's asleep. How do I not parry that? Oh, good, I got him instead. And he died. Yeah. That's like in your skull now. Oh, that's like solidly. That's in bone. That's in your bones. He might have passed away. Oh my god. Ooh. I believe it's addressed to me. Condescending Inspector Briarden. Peace off. For 100 years I've slept. 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Oh my god, no. I just got the Persona 5 conceit in this. God, did this come out at the same time? Hello, Zagzon. I am indeed doing the Manderville quests. How about that? Let me spin this wheel for you, though, Zagzon. Hold on now. I always have to make sure I'm clicking on the right source. Thank you so very much. Thanks for the 13 months. You are a shining star, and also, in addition, you're super Zagzon. Thank you kindly. I appreciate the support. Oh, this came out 2 years prior? Wow. That's cool. You and your friends would have beaten Hildebrand with hammers. Wow. That's intense. That's intense, malicious, and very specific. And Link Savage, thank you. You love my hair? I actually spent an hour. It doesn't look like it. I spent an hour doing the curls of my hair today. I don't know if it was worth it, but I spent an hour doing that today. I had to braid them and then dry each section. For what? I don't know. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Get out of here. Very well. I and I alone, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, once again accept your challenge. Yeah, they do some great facial twitches. You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, buffoon. Is that Lala? Oh no, is that Lalafell the one? Or is that just a statue? They're having fun. Ha 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 ha, says Maria. Laughing for the first time ever. Oh no, that's just a big ass statue, okay. It'd be great if we got to fight the statue, very near automata. How dare you laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Let your daughter enjoy herself for once. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later. Just you and me. Aw. Isn't that nice? Not bad, Hildy, not bad. You're indeed a Manderville man. Of course, yeah, the concept of the Phantom Thieves is not invented by Persona 5. It's been a long-standing concept, and oh no, I don't like this tracking. Oh, there's the mystery person, my favorite manga trope. A person that's just shadowed. Mark my face, O Phantom of many faces, for it's the face of the... Oh, I got some potions or something. Oh, elixir is cool. Yay! It's the face of the something inspector, gentleman extraordinaire. Oh my god. These little, like, anime scenes are so good. The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue? As sees jealousy quicken within the inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find a Manderville wife? The Metal Gear Solid quote, it makes my intestines want to escape through my butt. Just, like a sea cucumber. Just I'm gonna poop out my lungs. Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair? I guess we find out next time. That is a bad looking kiss. You gotta try again on that one. It's not a good animation. That's a bad one. Oh, hey, I think I see Alex over there. Hey, Alex. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Now I've fucking done it, haven't I? Damn it. What is this button? Steady? Does nothing. But it looks like it makes my dog sad. Anyway. And now I'm going to do the right thing, which is this. I'm waving hi to Alex. So, is Ellie the gal I talked to for this? Looks like. I guess we're continuing the Manderville questline. You're gonna have to resub to experience this for yourself. You maybe could just watch the VOD. I don't know. It might save you a few dollars and some anime pain. Was it a bad animation of a good kiss? I guess it was a good animation of what Manderville thinks is a kiss. Is there even a point having carbuncle commands on anymore? I have no idea. It don't seem to do anything. Oh, there you are. I've been doing some investigation of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Gugu Remu, a prominent member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. I bet it's not her, though. It's probably some, like, blue statue or something. Her purported Beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. Don't you love that sniffer? We added it the other day. Also, watching the VODs helps support your favorite Final Fantasy XIV streamer. That's true. There's usefulness for... Oh, the cat positioning when you do certain raids? Really? That's wild. For a scholar, it's good to move your fairy into the middle of fights sometimes. Interesting. Well, I mean, having Carbuncle in the middle of the arena would help. You know, like, sometimes he turns into a big old bladder stone with the yellow thing. To have that happen closer to the enemies would be nice, I suppose. Gotta switch out my water bottles. Oy. Yeah, Titan Eggy, that one. And there's the hot dog one, and then there's the bird one. All that stuff. Maybe it'd be better if it was closer. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, not just to anyone, mind you, to the heir of the Bruguiere Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at the commemorative feast, to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Casa del Sol, of course, a beach episode, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It's here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be any more certain of it. Sometimes you have to micromanage it a little bit, but it's not like it used to be. Okay. Could cut down the walk time after doing some eggy attacks if I stick it in the middle. And the high-level versions don't all use range stuff. Yeah, the little dragon stuff use the range stuff. So... Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I am not going to miss. Speaking of which, my mom is having ice cream for dinner tonight because she and my dad went out for a nice little date to celebrate Valentine's Day a little bit late. But that's okay. And they ate a big old lunch, so she didn't want to have dinner, so she had ice cream for dinner. And I'm so jealous. Want ice cream for dinner. Anyway, this is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along. I have half a mind to have ice cream for dinner, but I should eat something that is going to continue, like, carry me throughout the show instead. Let's have a chat with Gugu Remu. At Casa del Sol, shall we? Sniffa kind of sounds like a Pokemon name. It really does, doesn't it? But it is a Better Twitch TV emote. If you can't see it, it's a dog's nose very close up that's going like, kind of like that. Perhaps maybe a congrats on the weekest streams. If my metabolism wasn't so quick, I'd say yes. But I'm gonna be hungry so fast. Maybe I'll have like a little scoop of ice cream with something else for dinner, but if I only eat ice cream, I'm going to be so hungry later. If I'm trying to eke out a last 1 to 2% of damage, it might help. But it's something most players need not worry about. Okay. Thank goodness. But if I did it during like just a common regular, I don't know, raid against a big guy named Gilgamesh, maybe people will be like, wow, that's so cool. She's doing top tier level positioning for no reason. You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. Your daughter's gonna get kidnapped, sir. Beg your pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter of the Mithril Eye. If I just have a moment of your... Ah, yes, the two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief in his letter of challenge. If you've come to tell me that my daughter's in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I've spared no expense securing the best protection that money can buy. It's like Zaxxon still in their free trial. Who are these? Why are you smiling? They're like, I'm getting paid a lot. This is great. the Brass Blades of Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. This is who you hired? Like, I don't know. If I really cared a lot about my daughter, I would hire a warrior of light, honestly. That's just me, though. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some sort of purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous, says Briarden. Yeah, dipshit squad reporting for duty. We're like the Squirtle squad, but way, 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 way worse, but we do have sunglasses still. Consulting Inspector Briarden. Your reputation precedes you, and what, pray tell, would you propose? I promise some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. They have really bad vibes, and they haven't stopped smiling either. It's weird. Their face has gotta hurt. Yeah, I gotta do some, like, coils or something, Zagzon. That's another thing we got missing. Some busted Elvis guards. Yeah, they're trying to go for the vibe, but they're not. They're like, they keep missing it. They keep going askance. Or askew. Not askance. That was the glance, was askance earlier. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious gil. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved, but consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. That's good to hear, Does the Game Hero. I'm happy to hear that. What do you think of the Heavens Wizard? It's pretty good. It's very interesting. I like Kurthus a lot, so it was fun, you know, being there and doing things. Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could just muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our nose the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? One, our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge. A precious... Oh. I don't know why I skipped the rest of that. He's looking for treasure, is what this man is saying. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Also, we keep saying he for this person. It could freaking be that cat girl Nehru for all we know. She just could have, you know, gone the other way. They would do that to us. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the tree. Oh wait, it can't be Nehru because she can't throw the card at herself. She could have somebody do it for her, but yeah. He's fancy, he's a thief, he's probably named Joker, probably he's a cat that insists he's not a cat. Yeah, something along those lines, yeah. That's definitely what he said. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. I bet he's gonna impersonate Hildebrand or this guy with the white hair. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Varnis, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would be his father Morgaunt. Yalto Nolto and his wife, Sainana, the guests of honor, would give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guru Remu himself. Finally, we have Lewinhart, a steward of Guru Remu's estate and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. Don't mind her doing an issue. She could throw it herself. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Probably could. She's very talented. She's in the back of the scene right there. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled at the Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attacks, while these guys clap over a pile of meat skewers and fish, and apples, and a tipped-over glass of wine. We'll begin our investigation. Wait, was Hildebrand there? Boozing it up? I think that's is Hildebrand in a different tux than usual? Is he wearing the glasses? I wasn't looking. I just saw some guy clapping at the meat. Okay, I think that was Hildy. You're making cabbage, fennel, tomato, and lentil soup. Nice. Love cabbage in a soup. I had some more chicken fried rice for dinner, but I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Might have some leftover taco soup. We'll see. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you're to report back to me at once. Wow. His ass was way up. Hildebrand Manderville! I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure's all mine, contriving Inspector Briarden. Forgive me for not... Are those men clapping still? Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. I hate the clapping. It's weird. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease, I dare say your powers of investigation or observation rivaled even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can. Stop clapping! I think he got slapped with a cooked fish, yeah. Not the ass. Oh no. I love she does her little kitty cat meow meow though. Meow. Meow. He doesn't realize there's a fish on his head, does he? Good Inspector, I realize we may have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's value. Look at Naishu in the background. In the bottom corner is so cute. She's just like, hello, I'm here. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Me assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? Yeah, Naisha's just kind of happy to be here. I would speak with you, but not here. I'll be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have a luxury of time. Thank goodness he did, just a game hero. Those elves look so small in a distance. I think my webcam was covering them, but they look so just infinitesimally small. Yeah, Naishi's a little cutie. I wouldn't put it past them to make her the ultimate evil though, you know? Just for no reason other than a twist. Well, I've got a twist for you, and it's pretty expected, honestly. It's 7 p.m., which means I have to take a break. So I'm gonna play some music for y'all. I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna go check in on my parents and take my dog downstairs so she can sleep in her own bed tonight, which she loves doing every night. Although she would much rather, I suppose, sleep in my parents' bed, but I won't let that happen. Thank you all so much for being here. I shall be back in about 10 to 20 minutes once I'm all done eating whatever the heck I am going to eat. Maybe it'll be ice cream, I don't know. I shall see you all soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and a special thank you to everybody who helped out with the that duty with Gilgamesh. That was really cool. Alright, see y'all soon. We're back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm back to feeling like a human being now that I've eaten. Gosh, so much better. And we're doing Hildebrand quests. We have to protect a young woman from being abducted. Although I wonder if the twist of this is going to be that it wasn't the young woman that is the lapis lady, but rather a statue. That might be the case instead. We're going to consult with Inspector Briarden. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? Literally, we've been working together this long, and he doesn't know my name? Okay. I mean, I guess we kind of were introduced to him in the last segment. I can't wait for my brain meds to kick in. I'm going to feel great after that, too. Just going to be like all the good feelings happening in my brain body at once. An unremarkable name. Really? Creature. Unremarkable? Sure. It would be so funny if I named myself Briardian and he's like, that name sucks. Anyway, answer me this, Kriya. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Gerilda, stole off with the Treaty Blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? That is for me to know. Identical appearance. The obvious answer, and yet all too many, a certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind, could not recognize a clue if it hit them upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is a stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Oh, a little glam prism, huh? Surely there's somebody out there who has a Briarden character specifically to impersonate this one. That would be great. That's the game she plays kind of thing. Yes, they would push up their glasses at the same time. Also, did I? Oh, good. Captions are still on. That's great. Okay. We're good to go there. Let's see. So, this guy has a glam prism or something. Well, we don't even know it's a guy, this person. Clearly our man is no ordinary thief. Magics far outside the grasp of common folk are at his disposal. Really? Okay. This in itself gives us insight into his identity and his ways. And yet, this is not what caught my eye. No, from movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Gerilda, he was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We're dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourselves in the mind of our phantom Kriya. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? A brass blade, I guess? A smooth criminal, you say? Precisely. Clearly you're far less useless than that bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please, a fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize that something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question the brass blades in the area. I want to stop doing this dude's voice as soon as possible. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to his security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as a bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. To begin the search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. Here we go. We got through it. It's a lot of Briarden dialogue. I can imagine that this was the point, at least, that Martin started just mashing through. A lot of folks said that they mashed through the dialogue of the A Realm Reborn patch stuff too. But I have no gauge of whether something is important or not, you know? So I'm worried that if I bash through something, I'm going to be missing something cool. We hang out around Hildebrand because sometimes you just want to watch some IRL anime. Right? Yeah. Sometimes I just want to see something weird happen. What the? Hold on. Is it time for crab battle? I'm gonna freaking fight a crab. I'm fighting claws so powerful they can split a rock in two. A shell so hard not even the hammer of an almighty Hecaton Kyre can crack it. Cancer, a crab rumored to have been spawned in the heavens, has appeared in eastern Laodicea. Slay him and become the stuff of legends. Who wants to help me fight this crab? Come at me if you want to fight crab. Oh, I gotta sink to it. It's level 32. Okay. I got interrupted? What the? They're about to find how we do it in Baltimore, baby. He did kind of crunch on me a little bit. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. He used the big scissors on me. Those are the big ones. Oh my god, I'm going to die. I may die. Oh, thank you, Alex. This crab might be a lot for me to do. Shit, I gotta sink again. Okay. Do you have your little beach outfit on? That's adorable. I'm fighting Le Crab. Yes. It's crab fighting time, baby. This scene, I'm sure, is very familiar to MMO players because there's just so much crap on the screen. Let's join this party. Hell yeah. Party up. I don't got a lot of attacks. Do I even have my Kato? Fate failed? What happened? Oh no. We got bested by the crab. Alex is getting hecked up too. Oh, the timer ran out? Aww. Heck. That's alright, y'all did your best. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining in this crab battle. We did not boil the crab. I have to take the glitter text off that says crab boiled. It saw the old bay and it was like, oh, I shall not. But thank you for coming out and trying to help me fight that crab. Hopefully someday it shall be back off to do the Hildebrand quest. Farewell. Oops. Goodbye and farewell. We boiled some small crabs, this is true. We got some real small boys done. So some crabs were hecked up indeed. I had no idea there was a timer for that. So Michi, that crab has killed you many times? That crab almost killed me on sight. It was wild. That crab was vicious. Oh, this is a blade of the Gerbera. Let me un-reindeer. I didn't even look at the time, Alex. I messed up. I wasn't even looking at the time of fighting the crab. But that crab had a lot of HP. Excellent. I can't stand this guy. I don't want him to be on my screen anymore, but whatever. You're one of the less incompetent assistants I've worked with. Thank the gods. Please free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. There. Now tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you, and be brief. In your briefs. Okay. We just arrived at Casa del Sol, had a briefing of sorts. Master Guguremu gave us each our orders, who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped to my skivvies. We'll boil that crab next time. Yeah, I hope so. Much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. You said, really? This person's unpleasant for you to look at? Like, they look like the most, like, factory assembled person I could imagine. Like, they just come right down the conveyor belt, ready for the chocolate waterfall to get glazed, you know? You say you received orders from Master Guguremu. Who was to be your charge? He is naked? Yeah, I guess so, that is. But, like, every lump one could have on one's body is pretty much sanded off in this game. You've been meaning to ask me this before the break, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being bad and 10 being good. Any criteria I want to apply. How would I compare Hildebrand to Phoenix Wright and Briarden to Miles Edgeworth? The thing about Phoenix is, like, he's not an oaf. Phoenix Wright is one of the most regular guys ever. It feels like you just sort of like, you know, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, you can pick up one of your like your guys, like a little person. You can just pick somebody up and then like, I don't know, you can even drop your guests in the water if you want to. Ain't gonna be very happy though. You're gonna get a bad park rating for that. But it feels like you just sort of pick somebody up with some tweezers and you put them in court. That's like Phoenix Wright. He's such a regular guy that when any of this stuff happens, he's like, give me a freaking break. I guess I have to cross-examine the parrot now to stall for time. He's got some confidence in himself. So when he does the right thing, he's like, yeah. But then if anyone's like, did you check to make sure that was an updated report, Mr. Wright? He'll like immediately start sweating. Like bullets of sweat running down his face. So he's just like a guy. And then Briarden and Miles Edgeworth, I get the Edgeworth vibe certainly, because this guy thinks he knows what he's doing. We'll see if he has a traumatic past involving his father and shooting in an elevator. That would be interesting. You know, add a little layer of dimension to Briarden. Wright definitely tries, and he's certainly smart. Just a little dumb at times because of the player actions. Oh yeah, exactly. Like, you're the one presenting the evidence, but you're just using Phoenix as your avatar, so it's a interesting little scenario to have where you're just like, yeah, sure, present your attorney's badge right now in court while we're trying to corner the murderer. You know? Yeah, that was a part of Edgeworth. Pretty big part. But the man cannot stand earthquakes because of that horrible elevator episode. Oh, my memory's hazy, but one was Morgan, father of the groom. The other one was a Lalafelian from Limsa. Yalto Noto. Now try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yeah, there was also the steward, Lewinhart. So, pretty much everybody that we know about he was supposed to protect? I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key things, that sort of thing. Morgaunt, Yalto Nolto, and Lewinhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimonies prove astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I'll return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me, and for the love of the gods, make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. Hildebrand is already doing something awful. I can guarantee you that. He's already he's shoveling sand into his mouth. Probably. The man's eating sand for sure. Is this another bit? Crab and go. What's this little Apkalu? Oh, just like the falls? How do I examine? Look at that little guy. Oh my god, he's like a funny green penguin. Love that. Oops. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Turn this back on. I see that wind sprite and I'm like, oh, an ether. Gotta hit that. Anyway, I really love Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, so anytime I get to talk about it, it's a good time for me. It makes me happy. I should play those Phoenix Wright games that I own and haven't played yet. I literally have my DS in my second drawer next to my bedside so that I can play it. And you know what? I should do that. Next time I want to just, I don't know, endlessly scroll through Twitter at night, I'll be like, no, solve a murder right now. Do that instead of looking at the pain rectangle. You see any detective sequence in a video game? Is this a Phoenix Wright? You might be right about it, honestly. God, there is a sequence in Chicory. I've talked about this before. But as a Phoenix Wright fan, I have to mention this. Chicory's a great indie game. I think it came out about a year or two ago. I don't remember. It was one of my games of the year, though. Oh, it was probably 2 years ago then. Such a great game about coloring the world and artistry and the burden of giving too much of yourself sometimes, but really wanting to help everyone, but not really knowing how, and sort of learning how to negotiate that kind of want. there's a little investigation sequence, and the composer of the game, Lena Raine, is a big Phoenix Wright fan. So they compose a song that is very Phoenix Wright-esque, and I like jumped out of my skin the second I heard that song because I was like, oh, it's just like my favorite franchise. Wow. So you do think sometimes with something you're really excited about where you're hesitant. Oh yeah, exactly. When you're like, oh man, I really want to watch this, but like, is now the time to do it? Do I have the faculty to do it? Am I like, is my brain clear enough to do it? That's what I do with things that I like. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll save it for later. I do that all the time. I getcha. I fully get that. Oh, there you are, my friend, and not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did you and your Inspector Briarden's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Morgaunt Yalto Nolto, and the steward Lewenhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I consider them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns. Sorry, I want to sneeze. It's not coming, okay. Fear not, my friend. The inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha-ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. What is that monocle connected to? This is the one thing that really pisses me off about this character is, like, usually monocles... the last time I saw somebody wearing a monocle in real life, he was in grad school, and this guy had a monocle that he wore around his neck, and then he would, like, pop it up there, and he owned a section of the library. It was, like, an antique collection of old-ass books. It was really weird. But anyway, he also had a stuffed wombat. At least one stuffed wombat, and one of them was named Ladybug. He also wore a cape in real life, too. So monocle and a cape and stuff. He was practically just Hildebrand. But that monocle's not connected to anything. How is it bouncing on his face? You really want to watch the Cyberpunk 2049 movie, which was you about a week or two ago after watching the first one, having had the time to watch it, but you didn't get around to it yet. Damn. Sounds awesome. He was certainly a character. I didn't get a lot of time to chat with him, but I was just sort of in awe of a person that, like, totally owned their steez, you know? Oh, yeah. Blade Runner 2049. Whoopsies. Yeah. I didn't catch that either. Good catch, Morph. Ah, there's one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. But here's the other two. Lumenhalt, Yalto, Noto. These are two of the important ones. Hey, there's Alex having a nice drink at the beach. Renting out Master Gege Ruchi's private property would be almost unthinkable for most folk, but guild talks in neither Bruguer Consortium nor the East Aldenard Trading Company are in any danger of running their coffers dry. Here's the Alto Noto. Good food, good drink, and good tidings. That today's announcement will send even more guilt flowing into our coffers only makes the wine taste all the sweeter. Oh, how I'm looking forward to meeting Miss Arabella. They say many a song is sung of her beauty. Mind you, there was a song or two sung of me in my day. Oh, I love that. That's great. Alright, let's see about this person who's suspicious over here. Oh, Morgaunt, okay. Howdy, Morgaunt. That's the father of the groom, I think. Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The mere slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from the Manderville men of ages past to reveal our foe. Every time you pass by Whisk Yet, you're reminded of the cheese and wine quest line. Man, they really, like, fumbled the ball with that quest line. It's, like, so remarkably annoying. It's so, like, stuck in my craw, that whole quest line. And I'm like, Boy, I understand why some folks don't get past the Realm Reborn because of that one dang quest line where you run around getting wine and cheese for a boys' club. I could think of a few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? She's like, even the dog does not care. Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital. That's why you're my favorite assistant, Naishu. Now, behold as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Which quest was that? You don't remember, Zagzon? We had to get, like, a piece of blubber, some wine from a winery run by a Lalafell who was blind, I believe. It was right before Titan, Zagzon, if you remember. We had to get the boys together for Titan. Then we had to get some cheese from some goblins by helping them with the dragon that was in their whole zone. It was a lot. It was like, you had to make a charcuterie board for a party. And I was like, I could be killing Titan right now. Yeah, that's escaped your memory completely. You remember Brayflox? I remember Brayflox. Best part about it. I'm glad they brought Brayflox back. Again, the only good part about it. Alright, Hildy, go get him. Good morning, Master Guguremu, and one fine morning it must be. For you, most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. What? Yeah, the dude to Hildy's left is the one who's getting married. What is this nonsense? Arabella's my daughter, you... Just who in the seven hells are you anyway? Guards? Guards? Ah, now hold your chocobos, Guguremu. I recognize this lad. This is Hildebrand, agent inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have you? This guy might be it. This Morgaunt might be it. I reckon we owe this man our gratitude, Avons. The phantom thief. Balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. Ha ha! He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effete, fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. I think that means feminine in some way. Now let me just get a quick Google here. Oh, affected and overly refined. I see. Behaving in such a way as traditionally associated with women and regarded as inappropriate for a man. So it is also that, too. Okay. He's like, what? Aren't you gay? Like, please, Hildebrand, be sensitive, my dude. He's a sight easier on the eyes than you, says Ellie. You hate this guy after all? Yeah, I don't know if there's a hero amongst these folks. You're waiting for the Persona 5? That would actually kind of be cool. A Persona Final Fantasy XIV crossover. Imagine fighting, like, any of the summons, really. Any of the, like, you know, fight Carmen or something. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. Ah, that's my Vans, ever calm in the face of danger. Truly his father's son. We're the heir to the Bruguiere Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Ho ho. Did I hear the news about the Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XVI crossover? No, I didn't hear anything about that. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I did. I think there was an interview with Yoshida? Yoshipi? And Yoshipi was like, yes, I'll have to ask the director of the critically acclaimed award-winning game, Final Fantasy XIV, if he will maybe do a crossover in his game with my game, which I am making, and also my name is Yoshi P. It was like big Hildebrand energy for this interview. I am still disappointed though that he was like, was it him that was talking? Was he the one that was talking about how like it wouldn't be like grounded in reality to put people of color in the game? Like deeper skinned people. But it's like, my dude, it's like, chocobos and like phoenixes and shit. That's not very grounded in reality, but yeah. Oh, and Yoshi P also talked about how the term JRPG is offensive a little, which, yeah, I hadn't heard before either. Isn't that interesting? That it being labeled as such, it made me really rethink how we refer to it. And it made me also think of how we're trying to, like, get away from the term Metroidvania to describe games that are like that. Some folks are calling them, like, which is not, you know, how it's, like, offensive or something. It's just not, it doesn't flex enough for the genre. I'm thinking of calling stuff like that, like, gear-gated games or something. So I wonder what we'll call JRPGs. Sort of avoid it from being so labeled as a Japanese RPG. Because there are tons of games made by Japanese developers that are RPGs that aren't JRPGs, right? And there are a ton of JRPGs that are not made by Japanese developers. So. You're bummed how he said people don't have fun in war, so no lightheartedness? Did he say that too? Black people aren't real, come on. They're I guess not in that game series, which is weird because this game has people of deep skin colors, you know? Like, there's, yeah, General Ban, at least. It's weird to be like, in this game, it's okay. But in this other game that I make, it would be ridiculous. So strange. Part of you thinks that maybe as a conspiracy, racism will be a key element to major twist in Final Fantasy XVI, and he doesn't want to give it away on a press tour? That's hopeful thinking. But also, I don't know. It would be a very traumatic thing, I think, for some people to experience, too, if it was like, twist! Racism! People would be like, I'd rather know in advance. You know? Turn-based RPG? Yeah. Although, yeah, I guess so. Is turn-based critical to the JRPG format? I do like that. Because it's certainly critical for, like, Dragon Quest. That kind of thing. Quests like Hildebrand help provide certainly a reprieve from the heaviness. I like lighthearted quests in games. I love lighthearted moments because humanity is always trying to seek happiness in whatever circumstances you're in. That is your best chance of survival, is to seek out happiness no matter what your situations are. Not that you have to be happy, but you strive to be happy, you know? So you can get through. Because without it, you're just going to start shutting down and not eating and not sleeping and all that stuff because you'll be too damn sad. So even in war, even in, you know, terrible situations like that, there's always the human tendency towards happiness and producing art and social endeavors and things like that. One hand, giving Yoshi P's involvement with this game, which is specifically trying to be better in those aspects, you do hope there's an element of an NDA that he's having to work around, also being transparent. That is hopeful. But yeah, the answers he's giving are just sort of like a kind of a blanket, it's not realistic thing. You know? You're worried that Final Fantasy 16 will just be unrelenting, edgy, grimdark. Maybe that's what some folks want. You're thinking twist. The evil government has rewritten history and done bad things. Oh. That's interesting. That's an interesting idea. That, like, there once were a great swath of people, a diverse array of people, and then, like, something happened where those people were just gone, you know? Because when you think of Ishgard, I don't remember seeing... Is there anybody of color in Ishgard? Like, it's mostly all just Elizans. Not that Elizans can't, you know, have deeper skin, but, like, I don't think we saw anyone with a deeper skin tone. We've heard that Final Fantasy 16 is based in part on the Hemsworth story, yeah. Yeah, Ishgard is certainly wicked insular, right? There's one or two black elves in Hemsworth. Oh, yeah! I think maybe some of the people serving in the Knights of the Round have deeper skin, yeah. They play minor parts, yeah. But they are at least voiced. Yeah, it's disappointing the lack of diversity that is being espoused for the future game, which is so wild considering like just all the characters you can be in this game and run into an encounter and like their positions of prominence, you know. It's just like such a natural thing that they don't have to be like, what is this? A Lalafell? Weird, you know? They don't do any of that here. It's just sort of like, yeah, there's like everybody is here and hanging out and having fun and getting married, you know. You're waiting to see a third woman. Oh no, I haven't been paying that close of attention. There's been like 2 women. Oh boy, oh boy. Bacon, good to see you. I wonder how long we'll have to wait for that, Saxon. Well, back to the wedding. Which reminds me, Master Venice, Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude for you to the golden clasp you sent me some time ago. It has not left her neck since that day. Arabella's his daughter, if you remember. Oh, that little trinket? 'Twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasure in the realm will be hers once we're wed. Ah ha ha ha. Yes, exactly, yeah. It's absolutely realistic to have people of color in medieval Europe, of all things, right? Yeah. I think recently there was an article pointing out a recent game that had actually handled that really well. I think it was like Ink Illuminati or something. Had, you know, depictions of people of color in that as well, even though it's like, you would think of it as like, oh, this is like white European history that they're drawing upon. It's like, no, it is this history, but it's not like exclusively white. Yeah. The game looks really cool. I think I saw Pleasantly Twisted playing that, so I wanna check out that game for myself as well. I love Marginalia, and I love that there's this obsession with Marginalia lately. It's so cool. There's a funny occurrence from Anglo-Saxon England that's related. Oh yeah? SCH? Let me know. The time-honored Manderville art of parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgan not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the 3 have struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha ha ha. Let's not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Do you think this guy actually has a master plan? Like, is he actually... Does he have a plan, or is he flying by the seat of his pants? Like, does he have a plan? He's just adapting it on the fly to meet, like, every circumstance he's gotten wrong? Or is he just sort of like, ah, yes, indeed, I planned that in the plan that I have, because I plan a lot. Oops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. It might be Naishu that got impersonated. You don't know. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto, Nolto, and Lewinhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. St. Maurice is one of your go-to rebukes to the argument that black people in Europe don't fit. Yeah, a black warrior was the patron saint of Germany. How about that? I did not know about St. Maurice. And I think also, Card Shark recently also depicted a French, possibly, I think maybe Haitian, a French Haitian, master of the art of the sword, who teaches you how to duel in Card Shark. Pretty dope sequence. There was a coin that was discovered from the Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Mercia, or Mercia, sorry. I was thinking of America. That was modeled after the dinars of the Islamic Caliphate, complete with some Arabic script. Interesting. That's fascinating. How about that? What a crossover. I've not seen your faces around here with the East Aldenard Trading Company, are ye? Oh, why, yes, good sir, very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company, ha ha ha! Oh, pleasure to meet ye. Do tell, is this Lapis maiden as lovely as they say? Cynana here is no slouch herself, but I fear she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. That sucks. Don't say that to your wife. Let's see. Sermorian 2 has been depicted as black in Arthurian legend, dating back to as far as 1350. Whoa! That's cool! I had no idea. I love the Arthurian legend. It's such a rich thing that we all draw from, mythologically. Yeah. Yeah, literally a black knight, not just the armor. How cool. So there's all these precedents for it, but they're just not being taken. I just wonder where folks get inspiration from their stories if they're... I don't know. I'm a dork. With my English degree, I always went back to like, oh, let's check out some sources from the time, you know? Let's see what people were writing about in these periodicals, these literal newspapers from this time period that I'm interested in. And there's like rich sources of information that we have that you can see like, oh, these people were writing about this and this and that. These people are depicting this and that happening and these people coming together and these stories and stuff. So I always wonder where people get ideas for stories, but they're like, just watch some Game of Thrones and I shall now write my thing. Yeah, a fun gray mustache too. I see that mustache. Little lad. So you asked a friend to translate for you. He was able to make out the name Muhammad. Nothing else because whoever made that coin could not read or write Arabic. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting that they had made that coin, but like they were sort of like, okay, I can scribble this, but the rest of this, I don't know how to make these letters come together. Interesting. Oh, but where me manners? Yalto Noto, the Brugair Consortium, and this is me wife, Sidana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the many moons to come. I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses, so... Hildebrand is straight up lying. That's not a good start. Couldn't be happening at a better time, what with all the matter of feral beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. That sucks. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, that. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of them. Oh? You have heard of the Mandragoras, have you? But of course. I once spent a year honing body and mind with a fist of Vralgar. Oh, now, when they say the fist, I think back to Mass Effect, which we were playing yesterday. We got him. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day. And your food stores were occasionally raided by a ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they were. Rumor has it they will not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here a few days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I will arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Hey, you doing okay, Pastel Wish? Welcome on in. I said Pastel Wish. Hi, Pastel Wish. Oh, you goofed up at work. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. I hate that feeling. I'm sorry to hear it. But you know what? It doesn't define you. Just one day, one boo-boo. Hopefully it'll be overlooked and forgiven. That kind of thing. Oh, SCH, hold on. Let me get you a permit for that link. Oop, there we go. There you go. You can post the image to that link. I'd love to see it. Golden Dinar of King Offa. That's interesting. Wow. They were like, we like you so much, we're making a coin for you. That's wild. I see. The die cutter didn't read Arabic, as minor errors have been introduced into the inscription, which is upside down as well. Who would have thought? Work goof-ups are so annoying, right? And when you do them, it's like way bigger in your head. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get fired. I goofed up so bad. And then they're like, it's fine. Everyone was super kind. You mostly feel bad for the person online because it was a bit of a long, pointless call for them. Fair enough. I mean, it's only human to feel bad in that situation, you know? But at worst, maybe you delayed their lunch, you know? At least you didn't try to hang up the phone and then say something awful about them that they then heard. And then we're like, that sucks that that person would say that. Well. Settle down, Sayonara. Forgive me, wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, let me go prepare a speech. Carry on, lads. Griminy, none of those three were suspicious in the least, but we must not give up hope, lest he of many faces has the last laugh. Where there's a will, a gentleman shall find the way. Come on, Neishu. We should move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope? He of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briarden will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. And this is a painting of the Three Kings following the North Star to meet Jesus, circa 1520. Oh, that is a beautiful painting as well. Look at that little doggy. Yeah, I've seen like the three wise men often depicted as, you know, people of color with like various tones, you know. Oh, I minimized the window fully, which I should not have done. We were just talking in Pastel Witch, by the way, about people of color portrayed in games that have like medieval settings, which is basically just like fantasy settings, essentially. I want to adopt Neishu. She seems like a real sweetheart, but I'm suspicious. Should we find any contradictions in Master Lewenhart's testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Ah, you're embarrassed because you technically did everything right, but you misunderstood one small but key detail during training. You know what? Sometimes you have to make a mistake to learn, right? But I get you. You know, there's a desire when you earnestly want to do something right to do it perfect. But I think that mistakes are really great zones for learning. The Tifate is so BS, I know. Yeah, it comes up all the time, too. It's unfortunate because I think a lot of media enforces this idea that, you know, fantasy Europe is all white or whatever. It's like, well, if it was like that, things would not have advanced very far. You know. I'll Whiskyet. You and your cheeses. Can we just get a good look at Whiskyet, though? I thought he had sunglasses on. I thought this dude looked so freaking cool for a second. The eye patch is still very cool, but I did think they were wraparound shades, you know, like the dad kind of shades that are perfect for driving because it covers you on all sides. But those are those dad shades. Man. Oh yeah, I walked past this food supply earlier. Neishu's probably picking up shells or something. Look at how like promptly she's like picking stuff out of the sand there. It's pretty precise. Yeah, if it was like that, who cares? People probably stinking in the old times too, right? Be fantasy times. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and stuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Lewenhart spoke true. Ye gads! Are those explosives concealed amongst the coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear we found our phantom thief after all. Neishu probably left those. I thought so. Oh no, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and the coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Neishu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Wow, they were so helpful to jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does that mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Neishu, but in this event I fear it is somewhat misdirected. Now, set that driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. Okay, why did we get a close-up of a stick, though? Is that stick important? She is so wild, right? What? This woman is out of control with the bombs. It looked like a great stick, honestly. It was very straight. I say we're most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briarden is otherwise occupied at this moment. Were he to chance upon the scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Let's dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briarden explode a fiery demise. Got it! Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone's returned at the very worst possible time. Why is there a fire over there, too? You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yeah? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. Oh, no worries, Vestal. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briarden come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Kriya and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Mrs. Ellie. Come, Neshu, we shall return for your creations once Inspector Briarden is led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, we must heed its cry. You did it to stick it to me? How could you say that? How could you say that just a game hero? Well, oh, I freaking love my little frog man. He's so funny. Look at him there. No explosives here, miss. Alright, let's go talk to Briarden. That was indeed a pun. I'm seeing that. A burst of inspiration. Inspector Briarden would share with you his latest findings. I hope to God at the end of this one we got another fun raid to do. They need more of that. So, Hildebrand has managed thus far to not destroy anything. Consider me something resembling almost impressed. Ha 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 ha. Indeed. But enough talk about Hildebrand. Kriya and I have been waiting to hear your latest series. We should go somewhere quiet and, Thank you, Alex, for paying for that pun for just Game Hero. Did definitely use a pun. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, that spot over there by the crate should suffice. There, of all places? Oh my god! Good job, just a Game Hero. You paid for it yourself. You know what? You get a free pun from Alex, though, if you have another one coming up. It almost looks like those coconuts are, like, sitting on a bar near those umbrellas. Like a fun little coconut drink stand or something. Sure we? Surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Think the coconuts would order at the bar? Is there a beverage that has the word bomb in it? I'm trying to make a pun about that. Probably not, a pina colada, which is a coconut-based drink. Maybe a pina cabamba? Hopefully just a mojito or something. You know. Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Yeah, a car bomb? That's something you drop like a shot into a Guinness, right? Or something? That is the most... Yeah, pina colada is the most beachy drink that exists. Yeah, I wish there was a better name for it, but I believe that is the colloquial name for it. But I think it's a bit of a dangerous drink, right? It's beer and liquor mixed together. Doesn't that make you sick? A Bombay Spritz. Now that sounds fun. You can go for a nice mixed drink tonight. End of your work week? How about that? I would do so as well, but I have no good excuse as to why I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't want to go open up a bottle. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Kriya. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Yeah, I wonder if by now we have a better one in mind. Sure, it brings back some bad memories for some folks. That's a great name, an Irish Slammer. Cause you gotta like, you drop it in the drink and you have to drink it right away, right? You have to slam it. Is your internet pooping out, Pastel? Those taste like chocolate milk, really? You can only imagine how a drunk Tina stream would go. I don't need a lot to be tipsy, so. Oh, hey, there you go, Just a Game Hero. Now you got your second pun in. There you go. I do like the idea of it tasting like chocolate milk, though. I'm a big fan of like drinks that don't taste like alcohol. Black Beast, thank you so much for the 45 months. I appreciate you. Let me grab the 101 Ways to Praise Kids, which after the show, I think I'm going to add some of these extra ones to it. We had one from Nier Automata that was... the time I was able to spend with you was like memories of pure light. Such a fun one. Okay, but let's spin the wheel, though. Ooh, great answer, Black Beast. Great answer. And... what else do I got for you? A double great answer? Weird. This is supposed to be randomized, damn it. Anyway. Your answers have been exceptional tonight. That's right. Yes, Muhacho. It'll curdle. Right. Yeah, Irish Slammer sounds like a good name. I like that. Yeah, if you want to see me having a little more alcohol than I normally consume on a regular basis, there's a Witcher stream that I had a little bit of booze in. It was enough to slow down my faculties of understanding, which is not usually the point of drinking I go to. But it wasn't like blackout drunk or anything. I was just sort of like, whoa, wait a second. So that was that. I haven't had, because you know what? I think I was drinking like a cranberry juice with vodka in it or something. And I have to tell you, that's a bad drink to make for yourself, especially if you don't know how much a shot is. There's that. Tina bangs secret vampire, then drinking. I know, look at me go. I'm just becoming a degenerate now. Yeah. And also the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. Well, with the reveal that came from Rose at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, that is drink inducing. Pete's sake. Also, I just realized that the ad is running now, so I'm sorry. It makes me upset to think about that moment, genuinely. I'm mad all over again thinking about that moment at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. And the ad break should be over now, so y'all missed me talking about how mad the end of Metal Gear Solid 4 makes me. It makes me want to dull my senses with substances. I hate that freaking ending so bad. It's so annoying. Because, of course, Raiden is my son. He's my precious boy who I love very much. And he freaking deserves better. And I'm so upset. Anyway, I can't think of this right now. Lighthearted quest, Briarden time. He's going to probably eat a coconut bomb or something. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Video games, dude. Those bombs clearly look like bombs. Is it just me or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this won't take long. If you insist, Inspector. God. Now it's time to stretch. Okay. I don't know why the coconuts are glowing, actually. It's a really good question. The bombs look very dull. And thanks, you're a fool. I actually spent a lot of time on my hair today, and I realized I'm not streaming tomorrow. I don't ever stream on Sundays, so... it was a lot of effort for today's stream, but hey, effort not wasted, because I like the way it looks. I'll just be extra cute tomorrow, while I'm placing carpets in my dad's car. So there's that. Probably have my hair up in a ponytail anyway. Do I have paper in my pants? Okay, there's always a possibility I have paper in my pants. I write a lot of notes and then I put them in my pocket and then I forget that they're there. Yeah, I'll just be cute for my soul, yeah. That'll be that. Just gonna raise my legs up a little bit too, keep that blood flowing. It's important. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be great. I'm gonna help my dad with his car. I'm gonna help my mom set up her laptop that I got her. I got her that laptop that I was telling y'all about, Costco. I'm gonna disable her trackpad as well, because she wants to use her little plug-in mouse. Because she writes these emails to all her yoga students, and she spends so much time writing them, and then, like, her wrist rubs up against the trackpad, and it highlights, like, paragraphs. And then she types right over it. And I'm like, oh, God, Mama. Poor Mama, so. Never again will that plague my mother. Anyway, video games. Through the questioning of the brass blade attacked by our quarry, I've identified 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. I used to love using my trackpad on my laptop. Like, I never had the problem, but I always typed around my trackpad, you know? But my mom rests her hands on her keyboard, you know? Poor Mama Kay. I know, my poor Mama. You know, I read this book when I was in college. I think it was called Digital Nomads. And it's about generations that are, like, born into technology, generations that adopt technology, and then generations that have to, like, they come from a further learning gap. And I think my parents' generation would be considered, like, digital nomads. And then our generation is, like, you know, millennials. Like, we were picking up and playing with this stuff as kids. You know, we're like growing up on the internet, figuring shit out, you know. And then folks like the generation after us, Gen Z, they're like, oh, of course, I was given an iPad as a baby, you know. With those little blue nubs, you can control the mouse. Oh, you wish those little blue nubs that you could use to control the mouse came back. Oh! I had a colleague in grad school that referred to it as a bit of an inappropriate piece of anatomy. But it's like a nub, and it was in the center of the keyboard, right? And you could just sort of use that as the mouse. Let's say it's a part of anatomy that some folks claim men cannot find. He referred to it as that in the middle of the keyboard. Called the mouse that. Yeah, that was on his Lenovo or something like that. I was like, what is that little red dot? And he's like, oh, it's that. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. And funny enough, his name was Jim as well, but he's not my brother. Something like that, Lurky. Anywho. Thought that was very funny. They probably don't talk. I don't know what it's actually called, but a nub commander sounds less dirty. We can call it a nub commander or a nubbin or something. Yeah, it's far dirtier than nipple. But Larky's onto it. Anyway. I've identified the 3 individuals likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yaltonolto, and Leuenhardt. The 3 of us should split up, with each of us keeping watch over... While we look at this bomb. Are the 2 of you listening? By the way, Lurky, I noticed you retweeting some of my old tweets. Was there any reason behind it? You just sort of want to spread the word or anything like that? Oh, of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you're right. I too feel a wind chill blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation somewhere else. Ah, but there's no need. Wait here and I shall build us a fire. Ha ha ha! Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on the barren shores is infinitesimal. Because he's going to use that great stick. Yeah. Yeah. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. And as fortune would have it, I happen to have flintstone on my person. God. So goofy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you do this next to the food supply, if anything? There's no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. Cannot fathom a series of events that would lead to such a calm and composed individual to lose firm grip over his fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Whee! It's flying! What have we here? Oh, it says the inspector meets his demise or so. Okay. PHP! Thank you for the tier 3 sub and the 72 months! I hope you're well, PHP. Let me spin that wheel, shall we? Let's get it going. Thank you so much, my goodness. Thank you for the tier 3. Wowzers. Alrighty. What do we got here for you, PHP? At least it's not a great answer. We got that twice in a row. Thank you for being honest. And... oh, wait, let me make sure it's capturing. Okay, good, it is. I wanted to make sure I wasn't just sort of spinning this wheel for myself for fun. You are sharp. Very close to the legendary hot dog. And also PHP. I almost got thank. That's incredible. Thank you so very much, PHP. I appreciate you. Oh, you're trying this again. It's complicated, but you're basically trying to erase your Twitter history, and at a point it forces you to try workarounds. Oh, so you have to, like, retweet old stuff? Okay. I was like, man, this tweet was from 2020. So I was wondering why it was popping up. But I hope you're able to erase your Twitter history. Hopefully that goes through well. But I had seen you retweeting the same tweet like a few days this week, and I was like, I get that was a good tweet, but was it that good? So I wanted to make sure it wasn't like you trying to draw my attention towards something or whatever. Good luck with the erasing your Twitter history stuff. And PHP, I hope that you're well. Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. You retweet unretweets, but it's stuck on the last few hundreds. Ugh. That's terrible. Banger tweet, but excuse me, what? Yeah. Everything's according to my master plan? She looks... that's a very, like, Nami from One Piece face. Could this be another challenge for the Fiend? I was thinking about doing a similar thing myself. Like, I just want to go back through and delete some of my old, like, just, like, text stuff. And also, like, hey, I'm live. Here's a GIF kind of thing. And, like, clear that out. I was thinking of doing that on Wednesdays. Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual card, see? Doubtless it's the idle ravings of a madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. And it's about the Inspector and the fiery demise. You gonna sneeze there, Nero? Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the Lapis Maiden alone that shall come to harm. It's more directed as previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. Why this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. This is so ridiculously good for you. The final page? Confounding Inspector Briarden will meet a fiery demise? Ah! Oh my god, Ellie. Is she gonna blow her damn self up? Launch yourself in the air. Do some Manderville shit. He's gonna be like 10 feet away. Did I need the perineum shot? I don't think so. Yeah, no one's got... We're like near a huge body of water. Just get a cup. It sticks in his ass. It sticks in his ass. It lands on his perfectly flat head. Okay. I should just use my little Garuda magic. Like, swing, poof. It's out. An amazing man, huh? Everyone clear out, because he's gonna get up and it's gonna fall. It did sound very hollow, didn't it? Or very, like, thick and wooden, like it's all wood. The sneeze and then it falls? Well, there was the backup supplies of food. Well... Yep. This feels like the beginning of like just that shot right there was very beginning of Kingdom Hearts, but you know, because it's on a beach and there's coconuts nearby. Romance? Is this romance? Oh my god. That's just what we fucking need. Some romance. I think Neishu did it deliberately because she's tired of his stuff. I think Neishu's like evil mastermind. You saw through the fiend's ruse, but how? Let's just call it a reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. The smile. Great romance. That's what this needs. Hildebrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our query is ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who'll resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance! Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. I think Ellie fell for him. What in the name of the gods? Dolls, teeth! Those vegetables cost a fortune and they're ruined! Ruined! Hi, Art of the Party. How you doing today? Agent of inquiry, more like an agent of injury and incompetence. You're to replace these supplies you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I'll see the entire lot of you rot in jail. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing fantastically myself. I did a lot of tidying up around my... Oh no, at 7 o'clock I was supposed to get my laundry. I'll get it at 10. I did a little laundry today, and it's gonna be wrinkly. Great. But I did some laundry, and I tidied up my room. I tackled my big old pile of, like, oh, I can wear this again shirts. And I went through a bunch of makeup, and I got rid of the stuff I don't care about. More importantly, I sorted out my controllers from my wires, and I stashed them. So I don't have to look at them on my bookshelf anymore. Now I can just look over my bookshelf and I see all my great vitamins and my hair care products, all my skincare products, my medication. It's all like easy to grab and use and stuff. Found a bunch of headbands too, which I think will look super cute with my bangs. And now I can access that stuff really easily. It's just nice. It's nice to have places to put things. And I have to look at a bunch of ugly wires. Prepping this for later. Can y'all spam me with like laundry time when we end the show? Maybe we'll do a laundry raid. Sorry for the sneeze. What do you have to say for yourself, Naishu? Is that a fish? I'm getting hungry. Alright. She has not a single thought in there. Nothing going on in that coconut. Thank you for the blessings. I don't know why my nose is so... maybe because I did a bit of dusting. I dusted my shelves. And all that jazz. It just feels nice to take care of my room because I spend a lot of time doing stuff around the house. I very rarely spend any time doing stuff in my room. So nice to have come back to like a peaceful room. Not something that's like, oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I should do that. Oh. Hey, got all these folks here. All right. Hanging out, being cool. Chilling. Bless you, and Nishu. Synchronized turn there was a little scary, actually. What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not, the fiend's artless attempts on my life have been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Guguremu bids that the damaged ingredients are replaced with all speed. Good gods, this is no thief. This is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that'll prove a difficult task. Those crates contained imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables are particularly short in supply these days, what with the mandragoras at large. Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would take days to arrive. The mandragoras? I have heard of the felled band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which is a deep purple. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewinhart. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers back. I'd advise against it, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragoras, but a rather bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of Gerbera proved unable to resist them. Oh-ho, a formidable foe indeed. Were there only a brave soul in our midst, with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for her own well-being? Oh, your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods right back to their rightful owners. You're truly a godsend, adventurer. One Sun Timal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Are we going to beat up some vegetable creatures? I think so. To get some more vegetables? With those ingredients, Master Guguremu is like to cook me and... Oh, without those ingredients, Master Guguremu is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let a lady face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Does he say that even if you're a dude? A gentleman would never let a man face danger alone, probably? Away to Limsa. Are you watching a cutscene over here? Dang, okay. Cool stuff. Alright, I gotta go back to Limsa. Limsa, been a while, huh? It's been a bit. It's been a minute. You're in a cutscene? It looked like you... Oh, wait, are you doing, like, G-pose or something? Is that what that was? There was a little camera in front of you. Oh, it's like a strip of film for a cutscene. You're doing some G-pose stuff. You're making yourself look all cool and whatnot. Sorry, I didn't know what cutscenes looked like. My bad. You've come for the Mandragoras. I fear you're half a bell too late, as were we all. Blast it. I hear the poor merchant tell it. No sooner had he opened his cargo to check a shipment of vegetables than an onion did turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. Oh, it's an AFK camera. Oh, does it do cool things? It's just like, you know, zooming around you or whatever. Okay. So it has an icon. It's like, this person's enjoying how cool they look while they eat a sandwich. Or have, like, some chocolate ice cream. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you got a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to a sad tale. It's the thrill of the chase. Is it not invigorating, my friend? The ferry docked at Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us swiftly be on our way. Or I can just teleport there. Speak with the tiny trader in Aleport. You thought that icon was for recording something. You see it in, like, Leap of Faith? Are people doing sick, nasty stunts at Leap of Faith and put it on TikTok? What's this business about TikTok maybe being banned? What's all that about? Like, in America? Are they really gonna do all that? It seems like a lot of work. I know, like, hardly anything about TikTok. Only that I should probably be on it. But then it's like, well, if it's gonna be banned, then I don't think I'll make the effort. Quantum, you're here to say that this video game is too good for its own good and for your sleep health. Oh no, when do you gotta go to bed, Quantum? Oh, right now, apparently. That's it. Good night, all. Don't go to bed quite yet. First off, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Jesus. It's a lot. That's a big old sirloin steak of subscription right there. So let me give you a few spins, shall we, before you go to sleep? Let this wheel hypnotize you into going to sleep. It's bedtime now. Thank you for caring, Quantum. And also, very impressive. And since this is GFT stuff, I have a third spin right here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting sleepy. It's all the voice acting. You are a real trooper, Quantum. But you ought to get to bed, trooper. You need to be like a snoozer trooper. You had to go to bed like 5 hours ago. Ugh. Oh, isn't that super old news? Remember hearing about that a few years ago when the previous president was in office, using his usual racist tantrums because TikTok is Chinese in origin. I thought I saw a release from like the folks at TikTok recently being like, we're saddened to hear that, you know, we might possibly be banned. Maybe it was old news. It might have been wicked old news. Who knows? Could have been somebody retweeting something from 2020 that came up on my feed. Oh, it's recently been banned from federal devices. Okay. And you love this sweater, Nimdir? Thank you. I love it too because it's like it's just like a little bit of sunshine, you know, distilled in fabric form. There's more and more developments. Largely stuff like TikTok is banned from government phones, stuff like that. Plus, you hear there are plans to limit TikTok to 1 hour a day. That might be good. Well, yeah, for accounts listed as under 18. Interesting. That is interesting. I wonder if that's going to lead a lot of folks to just sort of be like, I am definitely 18. But like, how many times have like kids absolutely posed as 18-year-olds? Yeah, it was the oldest trick in the book. And before somebody comes in, but like Google, Apple, Facebook, yeah, it is a valid point. Like kids have access to all these other things. Eek, don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip or a murderous eggplant or something like that. I think I just, do you? You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eyes. It did mine. My eye! By the time I regained my wits, it already set sail. Look at that. They already set sail with my ship and my livelihood. I'm ruined. If I ever see another bleeding onion till the end of my days, it'll be too soon. Apparently the data collection is like wicked invasive on phones and stuff. It can capture a clipboard. Oh, that's interesting. Phones are gnarly when it comes to data capture. You pretty much don't do anything on your phone. And it's wild they canceled Vine. I think the thing with Vine was like they had like a creator program. And so they were paying people, but they weren't making enough money to support paying all the people that they were paying. So it just like died because they couldn't pay out anymore. I think that was part of the problem. But they did try to bring Vine back, but I think it was like partly a cryptocurrency venture, and folks are like, that's not fine. That's something else. Yeah, why single out apps when you can instead put a policy on data collection, right? That seems to be because somebody's just gonna make an app that does the same thing, right, Paul? That would be the move if something like TikTok goes down, make TokTik do the same shit, you know? Yeah. You were just quoting what people might say if it goes down, right? Yeah, make Vine too. Mm-hmm. Well, this poor little tiny trader. What you got here, buddy? Yo, what are these little dudes? Seeds of rebellion? The tiny trader would ask you to save the realm from a vegetable scourge. To hear most say it, the mandragoras are a nasty lot. A right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners realm over. Let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fronds from our larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have the far greater scheme. Revelation! Hi, Attribute. The outfit I have today is working, thank you. I thought about this because I found this lipstick. I found this color, this lip color, and I was like, I cannot just wear like a white shirt today. I need something that'll help counterbalance the color. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You'd think they'll try to see where the company is originally based in or who owns it, but like I even think if an American company was copying your clipboard, that would be suspect as well. I think it's the act of what they're doing, which from what I hear from you all, sounds a little scary or worrisome. But it could be something every damn phone is doing. I don't know. I just use it to look at pictures of cats and I just watch stuff on YouTube. Literally over their break, I was like, a new Queens Who Like to Watch is up. Cool. Let's see what Trixie and Katya are doing. Good night, Quantum. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the support. And I really hope you're able to get your sleep schedule back under control. Hopefully you can do something tomorrow that'll tire you out a little earlier. And maybe play a little Final Fantasy XIV, but maybe try to keep it at a little, you know? Yeah, that seems like it'd be the way, Twafo. I wonder if there's some lobby right now that's like, oh, no. Hey, it's us, guys who make a lot of money off of collecting your data. We'll pay you, Mr. Senator, to not do this and instead just ban TikTok so we can do it. Like, that's always what happens, you know? If there's a thing that it would be sensible to do, there's somebody with a lot of money that'll pay a government official to have that not happen because they want the money. It's literally always the thing. And then they're like, then they just like spin the wheel of scapegoats like, well, we can't ban TikTok because chicka. It's gay people's fault. Or the poors are at it again. Or women this time. Just find some dumb reason to not say, it's because I'm being paid to make pizza a vegetable or whatever. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra. I'm talking to this little farmer guy. Hey, welcome, by the way, if you're just joining me right now. We're doing the Manderville quests, which there's apparently a lot of. This little farmer boy wants me to go get his vegetables back from some mandragoras. There you go. You're all caught up. Yeah, women this time. Spins. Women again? Well, alright. There's a new California law that is actually going to do a lot for people in the U.S. to have some digital privacy rights. Oh, yeah, tell me about this new law, Solitaire Jordan. So sick of these gay poors preventing us from taxing the rich and stuff. Ugh. Oh, well. Millennials, am I right? They're at it again, ruining this or that thing. Aren't we always nymphed here? Oh, speaking of the gays are at it again, I freaking caved and I got that shirt that says, a proud part of the LGBT community, let's get burgers today. And it's like a cool burger. I got that shirt last night. I couldn't help myself. So funny. I got in a size large so I can like just kind of chill in it. It'll be nice and spacious. So I'm looking forward to getting that shirt. And the seller was really nice because I had mistakenly ordered with the wrong card. And I was like, oh, help. And they're like, it's okay. I'll cancel your order and you can put it in and again, it'll be fine. And then they contacted me again to let me know that they did it. So they were very sweet. Yes, I will be wearing a Let's Get Burgers today. Proudly representing the LGBT community with my burgies. Anyway. Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra to see with your own eyes a veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I could swear I've seen his face before. Bugger me. If it ain't the undead overlord which fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you, could it be the adventurer which bested the thieving duelist in single combat? It wasn't single combat, but I did best the duelist. Well, bugger me and call me an inspector. I will not do that. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? Well, that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragore is... Oh, I got the shirt partly because I think it's super funny. And also because I need more shirts that are, like, not all white. And are just, like, fun. I like fun shirts. So, it's like a peachy colored shirt. You know me, I love pink. So, hello, Fairy Bug Love. How are you doing today? The Mandragores are planting themselves a whole army of its own kind in the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched wits with a sentient plant life before. This could prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra. So, the digital privacy thing is like the European privacy law, GDPR, but enforceable against companies based and doing business in California. So, yeah, pretty much everyone. Although, if it's like nitty-gritty about, like, based in California, a lot of companies have their tax base in Delaware. Because there ain't no tax in Delaware. It makes paying your taxes real easy. But it's like no sales tax or something in Delaware or whatever. They get benefits. But Facebook, Google, and Apple are all based there. Interesting. I know! And now that we're doing movie nights, that is also another shirt that I was like, I don't really buy gimmick shirts, but the I've never seen a movie and I never will is me. But I'm also been, watching movies with the community a lot more. Sometimes if the movie's long, I am watching, but I'm also folding laundry. That's mostly been on my own though. When we've actually done movie nights, like all the Ghibli films and especially Clue that we watched recently, I just doesn't control the lips to disconnect. I'll be like sitting here glued to the screen watching the movie. I know. I had my eyeballs on Clue, you better believe. Where the hell are these things? Oh, do I gotta take a boat there? Scheiße. A lot of states are doing something similar in the absence of national security, national U.S. privacy regulation. Okay, interesting. Huh. God, I'm so slow. I want to hit the B button to run, but this isn't a game with that. I'm gonna cast sprint on myself. If you're movies you love and you're all in on, sometimes you take a quick break, to check Discord or whatnot. Yeah. Where the hell is the ferry? Oh, what's up, Skipper? The oils of Umbra. Umbra. I told you to take me there. Here we are, the Mandragora buds. What did we say we're going to watch next? Airplane? Okay. Circle X, triangle, circle, circle, double circle, X, triangle, square. I best not have to press those buttons. It's mad because I'm pulling it out of the ground. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Okay. I'm just like pinching off some weeds or something, right? Yes, airplane was posited. What? When should we watch that? Is there like St. Paddy's plane? St. Paddy's Day is on Thursday, though. Wait, no, it's not. It's on Friday, right? Oh no, I'm bad at Irish. Bad. It is on Friday. Okay. At least it wasn't like, that's at the end of the month, right? But it is in smack dab in the middle of my streaming week. A belated St. Patrick's plane? Do you have a regular day we're doing movie nights? It tends to move around a lot. Sometimes it'll be like on a Sunday or something around 5. So it could be like Sunday the 19th around 5. Unless it's a bad day for the folks who are helping out. It asked Alex. You made a White Russian. Nice. Very nice. I've never had a White Russian before. That is a big scrimp. Damn. There's some sailors who even after death cannot bear to part. Oh, I've done this fate, apparently. What is this vibey music? This is really wild, this music. Oh, I had little musical notes in there. How about that? Thank you for the posture check, too. Got 'em. Got these little buds. But wait, what's this? An exclamation point? I don't think I've ever seen an exclamation point. What the hell is happening? That is weird to do. Friend! My pursuit of the Mandragoras has led me beneath the surface. Yet they must be down here somewhere. Commence the Mandragoras? Commence the Mandragoras! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do we come? Dinkalink dink donk. That's like the language that like Gino speaks. Oh my god, the garlic gesture, the eggplant king. Oh shit, they're big. Okay, oh, my level's too high. I got 15 minutes to do this. Oh, they're on me now. Ah! Oh shit. Wait, why can't I target them? What the frick? Oh my lord, Jesus. Good god. They are so cute though. I love them. They're so precious. Look at this little eggplant dude. Oh my god. How adorable. Oh my god, they are really on me, huh? This skeleton, get the hell out of here. You have nothing to do with this. Don't even try to pretend like you're in on this. You're just a skeleton. Now it's gonna take forever for me to summon this. Oh lord, okay. Please let me not get caught in their trap. Alright. This isn't going too bad, she says, waiting for it to go extremely bad. It's probably shortly going to go very bad. Not the plasmoid, Christ. Damn, plasmoid. You can don't give up, skeleton. You can do it. Whatever it is that you can do, little man. Look at this little eggplant king. I love him. He's a fearsome little fella, isn't he? These guys are in Final Fantasy 12? Oh my gosh, I had no idea. They're very cute. They're truly so cute. Okay, there should be one more, maybe? Oh no, I did it! The Mandragora slain! Ba 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 beep ba ba boo ba. Oh. Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go ahead to Costa del Sol. I shall be there as soon as I can extricate myself. Please don't extricate your pants. Not in front of me. Cool, back to Costa del Sol. We did it. That was a fun little break, wasn't it? Yeah, we're making some ratatouille tonight. Some baba ganoush. Wait, name one more eggplant dish. You know you got it in you. No, ratatouille is my last one. Sure, I could come up with another one. But ratatouille and baba ganoush are my go-tos when it comes to eggplant stuff. Maybe a little eggplant parmesan. You're equal parts delighted and sad to inform you these fellows are available as a mount. But they are locked behind the post and walker content. Damn it! Dang old island sanctuary. Yeah, thank you. Egg parm. Eggplant parm. Gotta love it. You return. I feared you might end up a tasty snack with a crazed head of cabbage. Aw, man. Snake's just freaking showing off. Oh, thank God. I thought it said spoiled foodstuffs. It's just stolen. Scare the bejesus out of me. The stolen foodstuffs! You saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are still intact. Master Gukuremu is quite particular about his seasonings. Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. I think so. I think the bad guy's posting as an issue. I think. Really? Eggplant's the only food you know of that you're allergic to. Wild. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it's time we are returned to the case. Now there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Core, the peppers have changed color. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe. A gentleman must needs investigate. A striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Lewinhart had described. Mayhap we have discovered the wrong crate. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue, or bluish purple. The two colors are quite similar when you think about it. No, these peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Like goggles. Ha! The charade is up! After the man! It's as I expected all along. The goggles provided the key to cracking the case. With speed, Neishu, the fiend must be brought to justice. Definitely purple, yeah. Those were super purple. When he said, like, purple peppers, I was like, are those eggplants? Which is, it would be a bad way of referring to eggplants, because they're not really peppers. They are berries. This cat girl's literally just on this table? Are you real? She is an NPC that is sitting on this table. Jesus. The rest of you are just kind of enjoying that. Riding my mount. Whee. I wonder how a blue pepper would taste. I have no clue. It's like... It boggles the mind. It is mind-bottling, as they say in Blades of Glory. Get off my chocobo. Which is not a chocobo, sorry. Dang it, what game am I playing lately that has X for the jump? Oh, freaking Elden Ring. Elden Ring is ruining my life. I want to jump and I keep pressing X. When I get the moose mount during the Christmas event, of course. You feel like a blue pepper would taste like a CRT screen. Oh, ooh. I don't know how that tastes, huh? Is this the real Lewinhart or whatever? You can run, but you cannot... Ugh. Ha ha ha. If you thought you could outsprint this Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, this is the real Lewinhart or whatever. Threatening a maiden's virtue and the untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinary, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by a snipper. A fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let's see what lies beyond the mask. Are snippers crabs in this? Is that what they're talking about? Oh, where am I? Who are you? We are the Hands Folding Gang. Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. The most likely person to break up on is Hildebrand. Gotta fold my arms? Right. Yeah, as soon as we find a crab, I will put us on the crab scene again. An issue, nod nod. Wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet Miss Arabella, and then... A snipper is a type of crab. We tried to make some dinner at that fete earlier. The little crabs are called snippers. Interesting. Not related. Why do you have a non-10 divisible number of P points? You don't recall ever spending a P point that is not a multiple of 10. I don't know. I don't understand, but... I do sometimes in certain channels have, like, I don't know, a really odd number. Oh, as a subscriber, you gain a 1.2 bonus to your normal point outcome or income. So instead of 10 points, sometimes you gain 12. Is it an odd or an even number? And if you participate in a prediction, you might have spent like 1 or 2 points to vote. I was on my way to meet Miss Arabella when... Oh god, we're like not even like halfway done this quest line because we haven't seen Arabella yet. Oh my god. There's a lot to this line, dude. There's a lot to this quest. I'll also keep an eye on the ad timer. In about 8 minutes, it'll be ad time. Miss Arabella, I must find her at once. Oh, my head. It would seem this man wears no mask. This is the true Lewinhart. The Aram Reborn questline is a bit long. Are we in the Aram Reborn one? Still? Wait. Oh god, that would explain why these people are just like level 20s. Oh my fucking god, this is still Aram Reborn. Really? I thought that ended with the last arc. Oh my god, you're probably freaking right about that though. Ugh. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and the next instant he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife in the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. I'm gonna make sure nobody's bandaging up their right hands. Oh my god, you're right. You can tell by the quest acceptance music. Oh my god. Can you believe it, Heart of the Party? Still doing a Realm Reborn stuff. All the more reason why folks tend to take these quests in chunks. That makes sense. Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. I didn't say that word correctly. Wait, is Hildebrand wearing gloves right now? Wait, who all is wearing gloves right now? Show me your hands. There's still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he's doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet, he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. You played all of the quests all at once? That's a lot. Most importantly, we know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We simply need to return to Constant del Sol and examine the hands of all present. Okay, she's got she's got gloves on both hands. Everyone's wearing fucking gloves right now. That's so suspicious. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Who is this? The crew, the gang. What are they doing back here? They're so cute. They have like little jackets on. I found you, my little ones. Let me guess, you seethe with anger at those who took from you what was yours. This little crew of cuties is so cute. I know, I'm doing the character voices from 2 Attribute. It's driving me crazy. Heaven's Word is a lot of fun. I'll enjoy it. I already beat it! I beat it, and I beat the expansion, and now I need to get... I gotta pay money for the next one. You liked Hildebrand in the beginning, but it wore on you. I'm still liking it. At least, you know, the fact that I do it once a week isn't too bad. God, the onion one is so convincing because it has like little lines on it of the dried onion skin. But what is this one supposed to be up front? We got like an onion, a garlic, an eggplant, a tomato, and then like a girl. Just literally like a flower. Come on now. You see with anger at those that took from you what was yours, says the mystery person, who is disguised as Lewandell or whatever. She a turnip? Turnips usually have green. She's got a flower on her. Turnips do not have that kind of flower on them, but like, it's close enough, I suppose. It would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Casa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. They just yassified a turnip, I think, is what they did. Or a rutabaga or something. Parsnip. I love these little babies. Maybe cabbage. Cabbages do not have that kind of flower. But, like, it's just a weird-ass turnip. The game is afoot, inspectors. Oh, the flower might be an accessory. Oh, are we seeing? It's Shadow Man. It's going to be Shadow Manified. I wish they all threw up on themselves. Just like, oh, this person looks so scary. Blah. Turn to face the screen. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? Says our mystery person. I love that they made this fucking... It looks like Data from Next Generation. If it's ill-paired, I'll die laughing. You start doing this quest because you never finished again on this character? Oh my god, you already caught up to you. You must have mashed through it, huh? She's called Mandragora Queen. It's a fantasy plant. Alright. Hey, there you are. There you are, Renshaka, doing the little questy. Alright. Well done. Silenope. Yeah, I hope it's Ilbear. Bring that man back. I would like to see it. Though wed to the Tomato King in a move to strengthen the bond of houses Tomato and Mandragora, the queen longs to steal away with her one true love, the Eggplant Knight. What will become this forbidden romance? Summon the Mandragora Queen minion today and find out. Oh my god, did she have a little, like, interaction with the Eggplant Knight? Very Mort Darthur, Lancelot, and Guinevere kind of situation, huh? I gotta get to Wineport? Wineport? I'm moving my ass over there. Do you like Star Trek? I grew up with Star Trek. Used to eat my little spaghetti in my high chair. My little baby high chair. Howling the theme song. And then throwing the spaghetti at the TV while I watched Star Trek. The Next Gen as a kid. It was a big mess. I'm sorry, Mom. If I had my senses about me, I wouldn't have done that. Well, here's Arabella. She looks beautiful. Miss Arabella, what are you doing here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always the worrier. Your concern is touching, but I'm a woman grown. Besides, I want to see the flowers. These are poppies? Lovely though these flowers may be, they are unsightly as weeds when measured against your beauty. I'm Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Please call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true? My high chair was modeled on the Enterprise. Yeah, of course. Indeed. The group specifically is the Mandragora Queen, the Onion Prince, the Eggplant Knight, the Garlic Jester, and the Tomato King. Yeah. So she is the Mandragora Queen. I guess. I fear they are, Miss Arabella, but be still your gentle heart. For as long as the Hildebrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name. Oh my god, I'm wearing gloves. I could be evil. The gods smile upon me indeed to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet, sigh. You seem pensive, milady. Is there something the matter? To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Vanus. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal gift, a treasure for my treasure. Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle. Miss Arabella, do not say such things. I was evil all along. Can you believe it? Yeah, business arranged marriages. Oh no, the ad is starting soon. Alright, because the ad is starting in 8 seconds, I'm gonna get up and stretch, y'all. No content will be missed for those of you who are not subscribed. But if you do want to avoid the ads, which you can't hear me saying this now, you can always subscribe to the stream. Or get Twitch Turbo or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's got that Realm Reborn long in the toothedness. Your mom had an arranged marriage. She took one look at the guy and told her dad that it was not going to happen. Wow. Almost had an arranged marriage, okay. Not also had an arranged marriage. Also almost had it. Well, I'm glad her dad was able to, like, you know, listen to her and let her, you know, make more of a choice with her destiny. Because, like, it's a lot. A big old strip. Oh, gotcha. It was like a Lithuanian thing. Interesting. I think I have, oh dear. Apparently. Now the ad's going. Oh, this is a great time. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Wash my hands. Hands nice and clean. And now I can really sit to do these quests. Yes, Moobot, I already got up and stretched. Don't. Wow. Oh my gosh, her father also told her that college money was for the men. And that also didn't happen. So your mom went to college? That's great. Forgot how pretty the music for Final Fantasy was? Even though you've heard it 1,000 times. It is beautiful, I have to say. It's a well-made game right here. This is all the more reason that you're glad the devs leaned a fair bit more into the quality over quantity approach. Yeah, they really wanted to give you a lot here with this quest line. Wait, there's somebody in the background here. You seeing this? Look, between my character and Hildebrand, there's like a girl. A cat girl with very distinctive ears? Huh. Your mom and her 2 sisters all went to college. Cool. That's awesome. An arranged marriage to a youth you've not even met? Unconscionable. Father says this marriage must happen, that it's for the future of the family trade. Ah, spoken like a true old Don. But if I may be bold, my lady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took in Luen as well, though as a servant rather than a son. You may think Father a cold and miserly man, but to me, he is the man who has given me warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Vons, if that will make Father happy. Hey, you're back with some chocolate. Very nice. I think we're having chocolate pudding tomorrow. We shall see. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You're a beautiful young woman with a whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you'd rather spend the rest of your days. If I have to spend another hour with you, I'm like to lose my wits. Look at that cat girl in the background with the distinctive hairstyle. Who is she? What the heck? But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol and see how the inspector's investigation fares. I as well must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. Eyes will let you. Can Lalafell have non-Lalafell children biologically? I have no idea. I've not met any... I don't think we've met any NPCs like that so far. What babe? Insert the babe with the power. What power? The power, etc., etc., etc. For Nat, here. Some questions you prefer not to think about too deeply. We have seen folks mostly in adoptive senses, like Raban and Pippin, or Gugu, Remu, and Arabella. You know, we've seen more so that than heard about like, you know, a Ro and a Lalafell getting together or something. Yeah, the only half-breed we know of in the game so far is Hilda. But it has to happen, right? Like, people just sort of get around and talk to each other and hang out. They're all, like, integrated in this society, so why wouldn't it happen? Hilda is cool. You know why it probably doesn't happen a lot? It's because they're like, we don't want to have to model this. We don't have to make, like... Now, imagine a Ro and a Lalafell together. It's just going to be a really tall Lalafell and an extremely short Ro. It's going to be somebody who's, like, average human height, and they're like, I'm the tallest Lalafell in the land, and they've got like extreme Roganin features. I'd love to see that. Why do we see like Hilda, who's like half elf, half human, the most boring combination ever? I want to see half Ro, half Lalafell. A long, just like squeep, long stretched out. Listen, Tina, don't. What? Oh, is this bad territory? Oh, I'll call you Imar now like that. I don't want to get in. I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I just think it'd be interesting. It would be a Hero, yeah. But it'd be a Hero with some, like, distinctive Ro and Lalafell stuff to them. A case of indecency. I get, like, trash garbage money for this. There's gotta be a reason why we're doing this, right? There's inevitably, like, a reason we're doing this, right? Because, like... No EXP, because I can't get EXP anymore. And I'm not getting any damn money out of this either. Because I hit my free cap max with Joy of Merriment. Alright. I'm doing this to postpone me actually paying for this game in real life. With a maiden's virtue hanging in the balance, Hildebrand would hasten back to Costa del Sol. We have not a moment to lose, my friend. The time of our final confrontation with the fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity, but have no fear. Upon our return to Costa del Sol, I shall employ my time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. You can think of a half Garlane, half Hur. Like there's a character that's half Garlane, half Hur. Interesting. The player base would be anything to go by. All the mixed babies. Yeah, it'd be half cat girl, half rabbit girl, pretty much. And I suppose that'd be interesting. It'd just be a very tall cat. But what they need is the bald Makotes. I want to see a Sphinx Makote. I just think the idea of it is like so perfect. I'm seeing a lot of them Sphinx cats, especially like the black Sphinx cats. They look so cool. Are Garlands a type of Hero? I don't know. You got more than half a year free video game playing this. Well, I've been playing this for almost a year now. But to be fair, I also play it only on Saturdays, so. 'Tis an art that I would impart on you as well, friend. Though there will be time enough once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it shall prove invaluable in your adventures as it has in my investigations, or, failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must go away to Casa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Naishu, Miss Ellie, with me! Garlands use a mix of models. Okay. It's its own race akin to the differences between Elizan and Heroes. Okay. Can you link the long Lala? I've never seen this before, sure. Let me permit you. How? There you go. Nero has an Elizan. Yeah, Nero definitely has an Elizan frame because he's like so tall and Sid is not tall. Here's the tall Lalafell. Okay. Oh no! I hate it! no! Oh my god. It's one of the worst things I've seen in my life. Yeesh. Terrifying, dude. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. So this is a Lala Row hybrid. This is the tiniest damn 2-pixel image I've seen. It's just a very big mascot-sized Lala. I hope that didn't change the sizing of my wheel of subscribing. I don't think it did. Okay. Well, thank you for all these images. Oh no, I have to reopen my little Twitch tab. There we go. See when the next ad is coming, although the next ad won't come for the end of the show. Long Lalafell was your Halloween profile picture. It is like genuinely turns my stomach. It was scary. Ugh. That was nightmare fuel. But I digress. Come with me. Back to Casadel, damn soul, damn it. Spend some money that I'm inevitably gonna get back. That is like half spider, yeah. That's scary. I don't like it. It's bad to look at and to think about. Well, let me get out of this. Let me do that. There we go. And check out the cat. What cat? You're talking to me about a cat? Hold on, Nat. You link a cat? What cat? What are you talking about? What cat? I can't check out a cat I don't know about. With distinct ears. What fucking distinct ears? Sounds forever now. Oh, the cat girl that was back there? Oh yeah, that's in hell now. Sorry, I'm not gonna look at that. She might show up at the wedding though. The cutscene cat that I noticed? Yeah, sorry. She's in hell now. Can't do it. You're gonna have to go boot up the game and go there. Inspector Briarden! I've seen them to the maiden's safety. Miss Arabella will come along soon. How fares your investigation? I've canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. How could this be? Our thief must be somewhere. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Yeah, I remember I got purged with the spider Lalafell. It was terrifying. Miss Arabella just left her estate, I hear. Suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty truly is a match for our own. Teehee. There's no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. Are you right in thinking that actual IRL cats are sometimes known for just kind of forgetting things quickly and moving on? Do they? They got short memories? Maybe. Do not know. But Inspector Vance and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. That's nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Oh, he must be the... I think he's the bad guy then. And the real Briarden is somewhere else. Me? What do you propose? You're the expert at creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up, or the like? You know, like you always do. Inspector Briarden, I knew the day would come that you recognized my many talents. Worry not about Master Ovanis. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must be done. You assume it's less of a short-term memory thing and more of like, I don't give a heck. The cat is like, even the dog isn't interested. The cat is like, I am pooping and walking. Oh boy. Or what else? What else did the cat say? Let's see. The map of how to say I don't care in different languages. The cat would say, flowers on my cat and bees all around it. Probably. I am pooping on this. That's what the cat would say. The cat would say, I'm pooping on this. Or I give a cat. You know, that's fair. The poor sot lacks even the wits to know that he's being insulted. Now to the task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. I feel like maybe he is the bad guy. I don't know. It doesn't rub a meow to me. Yeah, my meow hurts, is what the cat would say. Not far from here, the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying about. Perfect. Kriya, find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver to Miss Arabella around the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. Alright, garb time. Sorry I'm so sleepy today. I didn't do that much. Oh wait, I did vacuum my bedroom and dust everything and then haul all of the cables up to the top of my bookshelf, but it's not that much physical effort. And the cat says, I beat my ball of yarn. Perfect. Hello, retainer. Has the lapis maiden arrived yet? I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I'd much prefer what you're wearing, but we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Hey, that's pretty lax, don't you think? That the people working at this manor are like, oh, you want to wear our outfit that we wear to signify that we work here? Sure, take it. That's wild. But also, is this the servant's garb? This Hooters outfit? Okay. I love it. Speaking of physical effort, have I been able to start with any gardening plans lately? We're still dealing with a bit of frost, but I do want to orchestrate things with Mom so that we can start laying down the raised beds in the backyard where we intend to grow our food. Really looking forward to that. Might sit with her tomorrow and chat about it in the morning. See if we can start getting our plans together. Do you think she'll want to marry this dude that she's been raised with most of her life, who's a servant to the family, but like really close to her? You love how all the sayings related to dicks for I don't care are in a belt across Southern Europe, right? Yeah. They're all consolidated to one area, right? It's interesting. I think it's like also where like some of the Romance languages have spread out from, like from Latin. I'm sure like in Latin they were like, my dick or something. Greetings, friend. Oh, what's this you have for me? Sewn in a competent fashion by a reasonably talented tailor using materials of satisfactory quality. It's the most average shirt ever. These garments have been kept in acceptable shape and more than likely commanded an average to fair price in the market. The most average thing ever. Servant's garb, but why? Miss Arabella, were the thieves still at large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change those clothes and promise that you will not leave my sight. But the ceremony... First, she's going to change that covered wagon. You better stick your head in there first to make sure the bad guy isn't in there. Father Befurious and Lord Vanis. We're dealing with a man who tried to blast me to the heavens. And almost succeeded. We cannot exercise enough caution. For the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. Oh god, what is Hildebrand gonna do? You need only concern yourself with your own safety. Oh, if they give the collar to, like, Naishu, then everybody but the dad will be convinced that that's just, like, that's the girl. Because no one's seen her before. Her falling for her fellow would certainly be a better ending to this tale than any other option. Yeah, her falling for this guy, or her falling for, like, Hildebrand. He has a wife? Who has a wife? This dude right here? I have no idea who has a wife. Too many men. No idea. We should do as the inspector says, Lady Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it. Lewin, if father heard you say such things... I should have said them long ago. By not doing so, I've put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one, but two skilled inspectors in the case. It will not be long until the fiend is brought to justice. Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Look inside the damn carriage first. Pray wait for me here. Oh, it's a Life of Brian reference. Okay. Not seen this Life of Brian. Is Life of Brian... Oh, wait. I may have seen Life of Brian. Is that a reference to... Is that a, them British boys. Hold on now. The British boys that do the funny things back in the day. Monty Python. Is it a Monty Python reference? I think I actually have seen... Yeah, thank you. It was a Monty Python thing. I think I've seen it, but I just don't remember it. My apologies for the... Oh, it's raining. Terrible day for rain. My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Korea. Bring Miss Arabella's dress to that bumbling inspector. I dare not speculate how he intends to see to his task, but I imagine he requires all the... He's gonna put on the damn dress, huh? The funny British boys, yeah. Those lads, yeah. Heir to the Python programming language throne, of course, yeah. Raining on a wedding, right? Probably not the worst thing that could happen, but it's pretty bad still. Now, let us return before the festivities begin. He's gonna put on this damn dress and a wig. God, I bless it. If I see this man in drag, I'll be so happy. But she didn't get into the carriage. I think she just got dressed outside of the carriage behind it, maybe? Alrighty, let me get my horsey. Let's go see this beautiful wedding. Oh, God, I hope he wears the clasp. Now, Vanis will know if he's not wearing the clasp. It's, like, pretty important, so he's got to wear it. It can't just be the dress. It's got to be the clasp as well. Unless the person impersonating Vanis... The bad person is impersonating Vanis. That's the only way that that gets through. Make sure Vanis isn't wearing gloves. Nope, he's not wearing gloves. We're screwed. Hey, Hildy. Ah, you returned. Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vanis at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? A breathtaking dress. An expertly tailored dress, certain to make eyes bulge and hearts stop. You don't want to think about the rain plan for your wedding? You're praying for a sunny, snow-free day this month. I hope that you get exactly what you want, Harmless Iterator. Why, this is, Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit some confusion as to what to do with it. But worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. And with that, I must attend to Master Vanis before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Briarden and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? Ready for a cutscene. It's gonna be something. Please give me a long series of cutscenes. Here we go. Celebrities! That's saying a lot for me. But thank you. Looks like Ellie won't be wearing the dress. If we see an issue, then, you know. Curses! How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates, 'tis an honor and a pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Bruguiere Consortium and the East Aldernard Trading Company. We trust you've been enjoying the fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. There's Vanis and his daddy. The Lapis Maiden. If even half the tales of her beauty are true, Vanis is the luckiest bastard in the realm. It'd be these people... I hope to God it's like... I hope it's Hildebrand dressed up in the dress. So that it's like, this guy was gassing up his daughter this whole time, but really, truly... she looks like Hildebrand in a dress. I think that'd be very funny. Yalto Notos, sign on... Oh, Yalto Notos, sign on, honored guest. It's a pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son, Vanis, future chair of the Bruguiere Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Gugu Remu of the East Aldernard Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today, that all the happiness is theirs and may usher in a new era of prosperity for one and all. Oh, I can't help but notice Vanis is now wearing gloves. I see that, video game. I just checked his hands pre-cutscene, actually. And he was not wearing gloves. Ladies and gentlemen, I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing of for ages to come. Damn you, Hildebrand Manderville, you had one job! Video games, dude. She's beautiful. Who is that famous glove murderer? I think he's the Phantom Murderer, who's like stealing stuff and killing people. I don't know if he's killing people, but he's definitely stealing stuff. Or she. We don't know. With a rabble expecting otherwise, she is my bride, after all. That forearm, that beefy forearm. Milady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we'll wed, we'll want for nothing. Pray, give your hand unto me. My sun and stars, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I am yours and shall be forevermore. Did he put on makeup? Is that what... Okay, it's a very interesting idea to just darken the eyes. Add a little blush. Do kind of a lilac lip and put some clip-on cherry earrings. Okay, did I write this game? No, but I've seen some anime, so... He's got the blush on, but like... A wig would have been nice. I like the braid. That's cute. Wait, has he always had that braid? Yeah, he didn't shave. He's got a braid in the back, a braided ponytail in the back. This is not traditionally a makeup look people go for outside of Halloween. Just a halo of gray shadow, because it kind of makes you look like a corpse. So anyway. Ding! What have you done with my bride, you cross-dressing deviant? Come on now, we gotta be accepting of folks. Come on now. Oh, not quite what I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purposes. Arrest this man on sight, because no one knows what this chick looks like. So... Yeah, he's being discriminatory, okay? Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. Oh, don't pop that dress off. Oh my god, I can hear the stitches. The fiend, who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Vanes, or should I call you by another name? The thief of many faces. He did put a little lipstick on, didn't he? I hate this guy. Why does he, like, nut every time this happens? I hate that face. Me? A thief? Are you mad? Plus, I've seen a lot of drag queens that actually don't shave for their... They don't shave. Danny Beard, who won the most recent UK Drag Race, didn't shave, and I think the winner of the most recent Drag Race, España, also didn't shave. This look fantastic as drag queens. Anyway, me the thief, are you mad? It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. While there's not a soul in the realm who has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa del Sol who have gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Gugu Remu, and her steward, Lewinhart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Vanes, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considered in this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who would know at a glance I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces. Get him, arrest him, get him, nab him, pile on. And anyone else with half their wits about them? No, he's missing the clasp. Get this man. How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards! Arrest that pervert at once! Lock him up in jail and throw away the key. Arabella? Oh, thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly. There's a dangerous madman about. Because she's wearing the damn clasp. Fuck. A glove in his right hand? Could it be? Why would he snap with his right hand, which was hurt? He deglammed. Is that the bad person wearing snakeskin pants? What? He just wanted the clasp, huh? Okay. This is the guy, huh? Oh no, or is this just another glam of his? The snakeskin pants are really something, though. Ha! The man is a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not, and what is yours is now mine. That's the thief! Stop wasting your time with that imbecile and arrest him! Wow, they had him in a real grip. And no snakeskin shoes, huh? What is this? You came all this way for me? You love me. You really, really love me. What is... I don't even know what I was looking at there, dude. Those are like skin-tight snakeskin pants. It's so funny. Man, these, like, brass blades suck butt. They're terrible. The attention's most flattering, but I've taken what I came for, and now I must away. My lords and ladies, till we meet again. It was just after the gemstone thing and not the actual lady. So there's that. Great. So she doesn't have to get married to this guy. Cool. She's in a good mood. I hear that the real Vance was found bound and gagged in a storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I'm so sorry. For what, my lady? The banquet was far more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vance and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it's for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy, by living my life as I would live it. It's you, Inspector Hildebrand, who taught me this lesson. Truly terrifying, dude. Not the drag, it's that expression he bears sometimes. That is like, it feels, it pushes past the membrane of humanity. It's uncanny, but it's because it's like animalian in a way. I don't know, it makes you feel very uncomfortable. Anyway, for the love of God, somebody find him a change of clothes. Hey, he feels beautiful, let him dress. But one thing still puzzles me, the thief's challenge that he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he only took her neck piece. Now that you mention it, Master Guguremu told me about the clasp when it first arrived. Engraved with the mark of the sun goddess, it is one of the most treasured pieces in the Bruguiere collection. It is known by many as Azema's virtue. I knew it. It's not the woman, it's the item. Because all he's wanted is like legendary items. The maiden's virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. You dumbasses ain't even reading the lines! Drives it crazy. What is happening here? It reminds you that goofy guy from Skyward Sword, Gruz? Yeah, he was cool. The Gruz was loose. Who's gonna hit this time? Not the onion! No! It murdered that onion. Wow. This is the final one, right? Because this is the third card and we do things in threes. Please. Over here, Inspector. It says, made you look? Oh God, Jesus H. Christ. The fiend plays us for fools. Give that to me at once. These quests are near endless. You're kidding, right? Like, we'll get to the third one, and that'll be for Realm Reborn, and then we'll do, like, another leg of stuff. This is, like, the last one for a Realm Reborn, right? This next one is the last one for a Realm Reborn. How many more sections are there for a Realm Reborn's class levels? The Extended Heavens where they're starting about the Endwalker. How many? Okay, 2 more. Okay. Alright. I anticipate them getting better for some reason for Heaven's Word. 2 more. 1 arc like this, then a finale arc. Okay. When we next meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. I should be about 50% of the way through the Realm Reborn Manderville quests, Snake. That feels like it. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must ever be on our guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again. Yeah, that was definitely the fiend. Verily, Inspector, I must agree, one can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who is to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly. Ha ha ha. Is this another murder puzzle fetish person? Well, so the Phantom Thief person is all the same person. Except this guy thinks he was attacked by the Phantom Thief, but it was actually... Hildebrand's assistant Naishu loves carrying bombs and set the bombs in a bad place and then sneezed and her papers caught fire and the fire led to the bombs and so he almost blew up and died. So there's no true murderer. There's just like a Phantom Thief who likes stealing things. Oh God, Jesus. Oh, that's not a bomb. Okay. That's the Phantom Thief right there, I think. They had blue eyes there. Very Danganronpa-esque, man. Yeah, they do this trope a lot in Ju, where they'll have like a character that's fully like enrobed in shadows, not hiding in shadows, but just like their skin is shadowed out, so you can't tell who they are, and they're like featureless. The parlay minigame is available. What? You've unlocked the parlay minigame. Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has done before by opening up the toy chest. Here comes the next episode. To the victor goes the priceless treasure. With the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Oh, good. Gilgamesh is back. Are 8 legs better than 2? Why are they showing the Shadow Man? Will the Manderville man triumph overall? Okay. This is prep for the Nonary games? Really? The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one at the same time? Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out next time. God, Jesus Christ. It's just an anime ending. To just... Because of course it is. You've acquired a toy chest containing several mini-games. Okay. Thank you. Bye, Naishu. See you next time, which will be next Saturday. Oh, our dress up for next Saturday. The theme is going to be just rancid. Rancid. Just nasty. Just horrid. That's the theme for dress up next week. Just rancid. Whatever rancid vibes you got going for your outfits. Our theme this week was Secret Sexy Vampire. So everyone looked so great. I just wanted to do your worst outfit yet. So I'd like to see next Saturday. Just a bucket of fish guts came to life and decided to be an outfit for you. Probably see that in real life. Oh, I bet not. You'd have to try hard, I think, Harmless Iterator.